Hello everyone, and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of us nerdy-ass DMs sit around and play D&D. It's been 20 years since the events of the last campaign, Castle Tymora. Now, a new party of adventurers have been hired by Mary at Castle Tymora, just outside of Waterdeep. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences. And now, let's jump into tonight's episode of Perilous Pursuits.
Good, I'm back for you!
I'm going to try Son of Nirax now!
I've had tree, I want apple.
I think it's okay.
Are you recording this yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good!
I didn't get it all, but I got the
I think it's okay for a little bit of overlap here where we're having to play two characters, but I would like it so that each player only has one character to play at a time. So we'll find a way at transition to have Nirax and Doro have their own mission.
Spin off.
Mm-hmm.
Nirax trying to find a new wife and Doro trying to be the new wife.
Yeah. What about me?
It's a me.
Eventually Doro comes back in like with a wig and makeup.
And on stilts.
Cross Doro.
Painted blue.
Alright, so welcome back to Castle Tymora, the next generation. Let's roll for recap.
Yay.
Whoa! Best roll ever.
Okay. What did I?
You don't need to roll mine.
Oh, it's a good thing you don't need to roll. What did you get?
I got a 1.
Okay, good.
I got a 2. And I think I'm minus 2 minutes, so that's a negative 1. 15.
No, but Ray can still roll a 1.
I got a 14. Like, holy shit.
Doesn't
Whose
Ray
dice
get
are you using?
disadvantage?
Isn't that weird?
Good thing you did the update.
Yeah.
It's the
Almost got my character loaded again.
tapestries.
Yeah, the tapestries are good luck.
The Windows updated the D&D Beyond dice. Alright. Last time. Tymora, the next generation. So we're in the mines and we trying to recover copper and revive him. And Nirax didn't have enough stuff on him, so he used up all the elements and the components for string. And so String offered to go into the castle, into Nirax's private vault behind the picture of Nirax on a couch, and take out some...
And Doro volunteered to assist.
Yeah, Doro decided to tag along and...
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Took a certain picture. Stuffed it down his pants.
No, you put it delicately in the backpack. Backpack.
The
Doro the Explorer.
Yeah. The got some residuum, made it back. Cast the spell on Copper, and Copper came back as a human.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I don't know if we talked about String last time. He came back as a mountain dwarf.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to decide how we were going to our next move. And I think the next move in finding Lauriel Silverhand was to find the mist, which Copper revealed was his dealer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where we left off, I think.
Okay.
There's a little bit of family business in there between Nirax and Copper, but listen to the podcast.
It was a much better recording, I think.
Yeah, it turned out good.
All right, so what do you want to do now?
We're gonna help Nirax now, right?
Well, we gotta try and get back to Castle
Tymora.
Tymora.
What about my wife?
Oh, am I playing Nirax?
No, you're not.
No.
Okay.
My wife.
What about
my wife?
Well, it's your wife, not our wife.
I think she's
We did say we would help before we left.
I think we should.
help do what? She's a zombie.
I
Yeah.
think if we expect help from Nirax, we should help him clean out his castle.
I mean, if we're just getting rid of them, we can probably do that. I don't think we're gonna save them.
Like, how many giants are there, though? Like,
Yeah, Nirax, how many giants did you
Mr.
have?
Nirax, sorry.
It's a family resemblance, I understand, but I don't have the weird voice. He's got the weird voice. Go ahead, Dad.
it's really weird you saying that to Jason.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
That's Dungeon Dad to you, okay?
Dungeons and Daddy.
He's your dungeon daddy?
Alright, so,
Not a BDSM podcast.
Yeah.
We might have gone beyond.
Nirax will say, 30, I suppose we had, crikey. Workers in the mines, we had 30. Now, because Eric's gone, we have one less, so I suppose that's 29.
But wouldn't half of them still be in the mines here, Dad?
No.
No?
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, nah.
This could be a you and Doro bonding experience, you know?
Just to clean out the castle?
Yeah? And help you get your wife back.
Yeah, but you are adventurers, aren't you?
Not for 29 zombies, though.
29 giant.
Zombies.
I don't think we can defeat that many.
So, you think that maybe just Doro and I would have a better shot?
Yeah, boys
Yeah,
night.
guerrilla tactics. Just the two of you.
Yeah, a
I
boys night.
suggest
One a day, and 29 days later, just the zombies will be gone.
it's just
Well,
Bird?
28 days later.
if you burn the castle.
Because we want to save Alondra, my wife.
Well, why don't you kill
Can
her?
make a movie out of that.
Yeah.
Why don't you kill her and then reincarnate her afterwards?
Well, that's all right.
I think we were gonna polymorph her and just get her out. Was the
That-
plan originally?
That
Yeah.
would be safer, I suppose.
yeah. Oh, yeah. We were going to turn into a gerbil.
That was kind of our
That
plan.
wasn't really in the recap, though, was it?
No.
We're gonna hide her in a little toilet paper roll.
Oh.
I don't think you need to get the toilet paper roll.
That's just a portal.
It's a funnel.
Well, I have the polymorph spell. I could do that. We just gotta find her.
So we could either just leave you and Doro here and carry on our way, or
Well,
we can help
say
you just
if
get
I
your wife.
polymorph her,
Mhm.
and then Doro, invisibility, then we're going like the wind.
Doro can cast fly, but not invisibility.
Oh.
I
So,
can
I thought-
cast invisibility.
We'll give you a father and son.
But you're not going to
bonding.
be there. Oh, you're going to stay behind.
Yeah.
No.
We'll
Oh, okay.
keep
You
Doro.
stay behind,
I
and
don't think
Doro.
you're staying at your castle, Dad.
Well, nah.
No, but you know.
I come stay with you.
But you got to stay here to protect that horde down below there, right?
Well, yeah, you're not going to talk to anyone about that, right?
Well, I already texted Meridoc, so
You what?
I texted.
On your sending
I
roll.
used the sending.
Yes.
I'm actually reading about it on Face Scroll right now.
Yeah, base scroll says.
It's called X Scroll.
It's a public post.
It used to be X-Scroll.
Scroll X.
It's gone back to Tweeter.
Yeah, I sent Dad a tweeter. Bird, I had seen a bird. I picked it up.
Scribebook.
But don't you want to stay maybe behind, you and Doro, to guard the treasure?
Well, I'm definitely staying for my wife.
Right.
Why don't you just come back to Castle Tymora? Your zombies will guard the mine. No one's going to go through our zombies.
Yeah, apparently 29 zombies is enough to scare away any adventurers.
Just the smart ones.
Yeah. You'll just get dumb ones trying to steal it.
And then you'll get a bunch of loot there from those.
But when you get back, there'll be dead more zombies.
Yeah. Do you think a zombie's going to know how to use a wand fireball?
Yeah, but the adventurers will become zombies too.
I know.
Why is that?
Well, they'll get killed by the other zombies and bit and stuff.
I don't think it works like that, but...
No?
No.
Wouldn't Nirax become a zombie by now?
What would
Did
it
he
turn
get
them
bit?
into zombies?
Well, he was with his wife, right?
Yeah, do you got any bite marks, somewhere down under?
Down under.
The ones that I didn't do.
While you were sleeping!
Maybe you should do an inspection.
Alright, well, that's...
Is
Doro?
any offers?
Okay, here we go.
I can't see down under there,
Eric's just packed on a few pounds, I guess.
Do a major image, Well, I'm happy to stay here, and I'm sure Dora will stay here, and you guys get back to your castle.
We can keep each other warm. In the damp spots.
What about the non-damn
Have you
spots?
got any way to get back to your castle?
Isn't there a tower of,
Doro can cast fly. We can fly over your castle.
Oh yeah, we have to get past the
Oh, Nirax, Dad, you're just going to turn into a giant eagle and carry us over, right?
Well, I was going to say here.
Yeah,
Oh, you
but-
mean just town?
Just to get over your castle, you'll just transport us safely to the other side.
Well,
How do we know the town's not just full of zombies, too?
We haven't been there, I don't think.
we can kill townsfolk easy.
I feel like
I don't think we've been to Waterdeep yet.
it seems like more important than fixing the zombie problem is kind of figuring out why it happened. Like, a castle just doesn't suddenly all turn to zombies for no reason, right?
Yeah, that's kind of a oddball thing. I wonder if it's in the water.
Maybe.
Nirax, you drink water?
yeah.
That
What about your old adventuring guys? Did you ever stay in touch with them? What were their names?
Well, Mary Doc. We're like almost like brothers in arms. We're close.
Yeah?
Brothers in sheep, you mean?
What about the Orleers? They're doing pretty good these days, right?
The Orleers?
Yeah.
Good days and bad.
Yeah, they kind of...
We
The Orleers could
lost
do it all.
touch with Orlear a long time ago, But, he did show up at Seth and Karen's wedding. You remember that?
I wasn't there.
Weren't you as +1?
No, you and
I was at Seth and Karen's
Copper.
wedding?
Yeah, you were all there.
Oh,
not
yeah,
you,
yeah. I drank a lot.
You don't remember?
No.
Yeah, he came from oil country or something like that.
I just remember...
Oilier.
All right.
Don't know. I only met him at the wedding.
Yeah. It's pretty slick.
You got an oily ear? Or?
Well,
I just remember him saying, "This could be my year."
I remember.
He's saying that all night long at the wedding. This could be my year. Where's Hyman? I need to dance.
Hyman's broken now.
His lover, Hyman.
Broke his hymen, did he?
You're using it too much. All right.
Never forget Electrum's bridesmaid dress, though, at that wedding.
You would say that.
I wonder if it would still be incested if you and her, because you're human now.
I mean, I guess appearance-wise. I wonder if, did my DNA change my blood?
I think so, right? Like,
You were
I had tiefling blood, now I got human blood.
Yeah.
You
so,
were
like-
reincarnated. You're a new person now.
Meat's back on the table, boy.
she's basically not your sister anymore.
So he's basically not your dad anymore.
So she was a half-sister before, now I just took away the other half.
Yeah.
The tiefling half.
Yeah.
So,
Fantastic.
are you now not your mother's son?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Does that also mean you're not going to get any more payments
Allowance.
That's an even better question.
You need to find the
problem.
spell.
Penny's gonna
help
disown you.
herself.
Maybe I get some purple makeup and I'll get some stick-on horn. We'll get I think it's one of those costume shops.
Yeah, RuPaul runs it.
RuPaul?
I'm pretty sure I might have a potion that'll turn you purple. Just drink
No,
from
just
the,
temporary. I don't need permanence.
just drink from the bargain bin.
Maybe Giordano.
The bulk
hook you up.
Yeah,
potion
Giordano's
section?
got some
Yeah,
stuff.
where it's all just the fucked up potions. Or
They're not
expired
labeled.
ones.
You just open a plastic bin and take a ladle in there.
The bulk bin.
Bulk bin, yeah.
Nothing's labeled.
There's like even a chunky potion in there.
Yeah, it'd be a little weird with Electrum. I mean, I don't know. Well, let's move on.
You sure you don't want to talk about incest a little bit more?
No, I think we talked. I mean, we've done it to death. I think
No, we haven't.
it's not incest anymore.
Okay, so currently you guys are in the mines or in the guardhouse?
In the guardhouse.
Guardhouse.
Okay, and your request is that Nirax eagle you to the other side of the castle so you can find your way back to Tymora.
Yeah. Because wasn't there a Blackstaff Tower here?
In Phandalin?
Phandalin, yeah.
In the city.
In the
I
city.
believe so.
Yeah.
I don't know, but was there in Phandalin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The old Blackstaff?
like the teleporter. There's a teleporter here.
And hopefully the...
Meriadoc got us here.
Well, I might get a second chance on using these teleporters now. 'Cause
Oh yeah, they don't know who you are.
I'm not.
You just changed your name now.
I'm not banned anymore.
Did you have any debt that you just poof, it's gone from all the drugs?
Well, it's kind of like you. How you lost all your money.
Yeah.
I just lost all my debt.
The good thing for me was I lost my money for a very short length of time, and then I went past a dragon sword.
But you
Wait,
also,
what?
You also lost all your clothes, though, too.
No, he didn't.
I think I
He
still have my
lost
clothes.
all of his
Non-magical items.
non-magical items.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he doesn't have...
Oh, I did lose my clothes, but I'm wearing half plate, so
Right, so you're just
at night.
commando now.
Chafing.
At night, oh, it's just ugly scene, but well, I'm wearing
Sweaty
my
clock
armor.
piece. Sweaty balls.
Okay, so if that's the plan, you
Get
gotta
that
let me
chain.
know because once I tune into a giant eagle, I can't talk anymore.
Yeah, just take us to the other side of the castle.
Can't you also mind link to us?
Is that something that Nirax does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he does it to one person.
All right. So he'll cast polymorph, turn into a giant eagle, and he'll mind link with you, Copper, and start to ferry you guys to the front of the castle from the back, because then you don't have to go through the castle.
Hey, Copper, why were you called Copper if you're purple? If we're purple.
Well, that's a good question. But I really don't have to answer it now because
Yeah.
I've got white privilege now.
So are you a whiter now?
Copper was his dead name.
I'm thinking of changing my name to En Blanc.
What?
En blanc.
We'll not call you that.
Okay, Nirax scoops up Copper and Rusilla and takes you to the front of the castle.
What did your dad think about you?
Oh, he's not there anymore. He's not there anymore.
Oh,
He's not there.
Okay. Yeah.
Good call.
You guys can have a conversation, but
So, Rusilla,
Yeah.
what do you think? Do you think I should think? What about me and Electra? Do you think I should, or is that wrong?
There's no laws in the Feywild.
Like, am I different now? What's the laws in the Feywild?
oh,
There's
Fey all day.
what happens in the Feywild stays in the Feywild.
Generations are much different than yours because our bloodlines are much larger in size.
So it's okay.
Well,
You didn't really answer the question.
that's how I got it explained to me too.
Okay.
when Mama wanted to touch me.
I'm reading between the lines.
You're not there. Fuck you.
I booked us a family holiday to the Feywild.
Oh no. It's like Las Vegas.
I'm picking up what you're laying down, Rusilla. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Nirax drops you off and goes back and picks up Lorth and
String.
Kozilbar. So then ferries you and then comes back and picks up String and Godarum.
Yeah.
My dog.
Dog's got to have a separate trip.
Dog first. I'll stay.
You'll stay?
Till the dog's gone.
Okay, so the dog goes on its own, and you're left to talk with String all by yourself.
What's up, String? Your String.
I'm String.
Or your String.
Can I change his voice?
String right now is having a hard time
he's
modulating his voice, and so when he talks to you, he adopts your voice. So it sounds like you're talking with yourself. So go ahead, talk to yourself.
Should I be worried that Copper's or Ombre is gonna take Electrum from me? You think, String? No, I'm surely fine. He's not into incest.
I can't wait until the title of this episode will be the incest episode.
Definitely won't be.
Incestion.
You know,
Incestion.
You know, like in a
That
lot of
would be good
shows, there's like
title.
that beach episode. It's just the incest episode.
A person inside a person inside a person?
No, it wasn't my idea. I implanted the idea in your brain.
A brother inside a sister.
Is that a cousin?
See what you've done.
That just brought us down 5 levels.
Yeah.
You were worried
We're
that
on a different list now.
We're on a different list. We don't deserve to be that high on the
Number
list.
one BDSM podcast in all of Kazakhstan.
Okay, and then I get flown
Yeah,
over.
and then the eagle comes back and flies the last 2 of you to the front of the castle. Okay, so at the front of the castle, you can see that the doors are open,
Oh.
but
maybe we should close them.
there's no activity here. It's just the doors are open.
Let's just close the doors.
Maybe they left.
Into the city?
Yeah. Problem solved.
I'll help close the doors. And
Okay.
I'm sure we're not really
String,
able to...
you want to just take a quick look in there and see if there's anything left in there?
Your String. Yeah.
I'll just cast invisibility on String.
So the string can go back in the castle?
Yep. If you want. Do you want to go back and take a
Your
look?
String, not me.
I'm String?
Yes.
Okay, I wouldn't.
Now you're talking to String, so
I'm just curious if they've left.
Who?
All these giants. And they're just around the bend.
No,
The DM wants us to fight them.
no. What you're seeing is like String saw in the last episode. They are inactive and they're wandering around the castle, and they are activated by noise. So
Okay.
when you close the castle doors and it makes and it closes the doors, you now hear there's a commotion and you hear them inside the castle.
Okay.
So String's invisible inside, and we close the doors.
Yeah, he's
and
inside.
We move on. What? And then we move on.
String closes the doors from the inside.
Yeah. He's in the happiest place on earth.
You'll catch up in a bit, String.
I
Right?
suppose, sure. We'll figure that
That
out.
never happened.
He's invisible.
He's
you
not
guys,
invisible.
You guys don't know what's happening.
He's not invisible. I didn't cast it.
You didn't cast it?
No.
What?
He's with us.
Okay, so how do you close the castle doors from the outside? That's a good question.
Do they just push closed?
Sure, you
or?
push them closed.
But they won't stay closed.
Well, we can just get.
We'll just jam something under them.
But also, there's somebody
Is
who's
there a
staying
crack
back.
under the doors?
Nirax.
It's like a
and
dirt floor.
Yeah, but can I see a crack under the door so I can actually see like Misty step out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll close the doors from the inside, Misty step out, lock it, Misty step out.
Okay. So you burn a misty step to get the doors closed,
Yep.
and then out of the castle.
Yep.
And we salute Nirax. Thanks for all your help. We'll see you later.
Good luck with your wife.
Let us know if you need anything in the future.
I'll be like, thanks, Dad.
It's so awkward.
Trying to shake my feathers.
Shake a hand, hug a talon. I don't know. It's awkward.
See these giant snowy owl and go hook, 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 hook.
Okay, so
So Copper, before your dad was able to resurrect you, he handed out gifts to all of the party.
Oh.
And he asked me to give you his favorite possession, which is his shade cast ring. So you can use this to teleport. He wanted you to have it.
Well, I can Misty step. Is that the right?
It's a similar thing, but you can do it more now. It was his prized possession. So I think
You don't want it?
Well, I mean, I could use it, but
Why don't you just hang on to it?
okay. Well, it's your thing then.
Yeah.
At all.
You know, if I need it, we can block
Well, I
our.
was trying to be nice, but all right, fuck you too. Okay.
Mr. Nirax also gave me 2 scrolls. That seems kind of more like...
I might be interested in that.
Whoa, wait a minute.
spitting.
Yeah, I have a scroll of Lehman's tiny hut and flesh to stone.
Flesh to stone. All right. Do you mind if I take those?
No?
I grab them.
That was really aggressive.
It's his new addiction.
Your Nirax is showing.
That's right. The bloodline shows.
The bloodline's pure now. Actually, what race was Nirax?
He was a Cashmere.
Do you think the zombie thing is a disease? Because I have a potion that cures any disease.
Okay.
Well,
You're
Because
still
it's
at
too
the
late
castle.
now.
yeah, it's too late now. Maybe we'll find another zombie.
You locked
somewhere.
yourself out.
Yeah.
I don't need to Misty step in there, do I?
No, I'm just... all right, no. All right, let's move along.
You know,
Where did you get that potion
He's a
from?
Kalishtar.
I don't know. Just have it in my inventory. Elixir of Health, it's called.
That would have been good to know yesterday.
Cool.
Yeah.
Flesh to stone.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be any
I wonder if we could have, like, I wonder if it could have
It's indeed.
infected their dead corpses, like copper and string, and then we use the potion and bring them back to life or something. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see if there's anybody who's zombified down in the town.
Yeah, if any of us get turned into zombies, remember that I have that.
Yeah, we're more important than his wife, right?
to us, probably.
Yeah.
But
All right, well, let's head back through town and to the tower.
okay.
Yeah, it's fine. He can resurrect his own wife. He did it to you guys, right?
Yeah.
We could also message him too.
About the elixir.
Yeah.
But that would cost a spell slot.
Can anybody
He's still
do that?
mind linked with Copper.
But I think there's like a distance on that.
Well, you're in front gates.
You want to let him know that real quick before we leave? Just FYI.
Sorry, I was looking at the scroll. What are we saying?
I have this thing that says it cures disease. If Nirax thinks zombieism is a disease, he could try it on his wife.
I thought we talked about this last time and we did an Arcana. It wasn't quite a disease.
It was not a. It was not an arcane.
Okay.
Spell.
It was a disease, not an arcane spell. That's what you.
It was a
learned.
disease. So
Yeah.
this thing might work on his wife.
If I most definitely have some potions back in the shop too.
Just tell him. Just give him a
Unless people bought them
give him a
out.
little blast. Say I left it in the bush over here. If he wants to come pick it up,
Yeah, that's a great idea.
might help him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Take it from this bush.
You put it in the mailbox.
Yeah, I put it in the
Hide
mailbox right
hide
outside.
it
We're
under
right
the
in
mat,
front
and
of
then we
the.
turn the arrow thing up so he knows
Right.
what something's in it.
Okay, I'll take it out of my
Can I
inventory.
tell him that?
Okay.
It's deleted now. I leave it in the shop.
Liam is telling him.
This is how you guys do quests. This might be the answer. Here, you figure it out.
And if you want, when we go back to Waterdeep or whatever, we can stop by my shop and see if we have any more potions for that.
Sure.
Okay, so you message Nirax the information. You
Yeah.
leave the potion behind.
Yep.
And hopefully that helps Nirax on his quest. And you continue down the path towards the town. And then the castle is up on the hill away from the town. 10, 20 minutes. It's not far, but it's a trek. It's not a part of the town.
Okay, let's head down.
Yep.
Head to
Here we
that
go.
tower, hopefully.
Walking noises.
Okay, and you're a little bit tenuous as you approach the edge of the town to see if maybe this infection has spread into the town and if any of the people, and you notice the first couple of farmers that you see in the fields, and they look like they're just farming and so going about their day. And you get to the first shop, and there's people in the shop, and
Along the whole way, do not go to the castle. There's a disease there. It's infectious. Don't go there. Avoid the castle.
okay, so you're warning all the townspeople.
Everyone along the way, don't go to the castle. There's zombies. It's a bad scene.
Giant blue zombies.
Okay, you warn all the townspeople. Oh, thanks for telling us. So, is someone looking into that? You guys adventurers, or you're going to take care of that for us?
The
then,
Lord
right?
of the Castle is still alive and capable of solving it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an in-house matter.
He's got the shit he needs, the equipment that he needs
The
to
very
solve.
best people are working on it.
Yeah.
Doro.
And as we turn back around and look up the castle, we just hear a little Mexican snickle.
Snickle? Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Just the two of
That's right.
Nirax and I.
Is there a magic shop in Vandelver?
Vandalin?
Yeah.
Would it
there's
be a big enough
since there's a
place
black
for a
tower.
magic shop?
There's a Blackstaff Tower.
Roll for it.
Can we visit
Well, that's,
Blackstaff?
if the Blackstaff Tower is where we're going, right?
If we go to Blackstaff Tower, we can go to Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if Vandalin's quite big enough for their own magic shop.
Don't worry, soon
Is there an orphanage here?
Yes, there is.
There is.
Is it?
I don't know why I didn't ask
it's
that.
burned down.
You just randomly...
My dad has this to-do list, and for my entire life, he said "Save the Orphans" in Fandolin listed. It's on a post-it on the bulletin board in the main hall, but he's never.
It's not checked off.
He's never bothered actually coming all this way to save them. It's the weirdest thing.
So why don't we do
It's the
that?
thing at the top of the
Yes.
list. Everything else has been checked off. But the one at the top of the list, not checked
He
off.
shined his shoes. He did all the other stupid shit on the list, but never saved the orphans.
As soon as we open the door, we look down, there's a dead kobold on the floor.
Yeah.
Dead.
Okay. Would you like to go to the orphanage?
You know what? Why not? Let's.
Randomly, why would I?
You're right. Kaz wouldn't even ask if there was an orphanage there. You have no ties to
I remember my
orphans.
dad talking about that.
I think I would know where it is, wouldn't I? I'm trying to find my backstory in my notes
Are
here.
you an orphan?
Are you from Fandolin?
I think my dad
You're
said
from the
while
Fae.
he was turned to
Yeah.
stone that you guys were going to go save
For
the
sure.
orphans, right? Or your
I
dad?
stayed.
I think Meridoc did.
Yeah, the only
but
people
he
that would
didn't.
have ties to it are maybe Copper or Meridoc.
All right.
But only because of your
should
parents.
Hey, should we
finish off the check mark for your dad?
Yeah, we could.
Do you think he'd appreciate
Why don't we
it?
just tell him we looked into it?
Or we can go home and just check mark it.
Yeah, that's true too.
This is how you guys finish quests. Yeah, we made a list. We checked it off. We
Put
didn't actually do the
a
thing.
potion in a bush. What else do you want?
Some animal finds it.
Yeah, you know what they say though. A potion in the bush is worth
Two in the
hand.
two on the checklist. Orphans, check. Potion in bush, check.
It's just right close enough underneath.
Completed, we think so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the only reason why you guys would even go to an orphanage is maybe because of your parents or what, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to inherit my dad's problems.
Do we say gimpy looking cobalt on the street here or anything?
A cobalt?
Yeah, like a gimpy, like someone shook their egg, kind of.
Oh, like one of those.
Yeah,
No.
Like that owlbear.
yeah, but worse.
Worse.
No, Cause would have no need to even look for something like that.
No, I'm
but-
just saying.
Yeah, but no,
In
you don't
passing, do we see such a thing?
Oh no, that would have been Sniff, not the egg.
That's what I'm saying. The egg might have hatched, and with the amount of shaking going on,
Well, the egg
it was more
still.
of an omelet
Sniff's
than an
baby.
egg.
Yeah, the egg was still in the carriage when we did the whole like ending thing.
They want it to be there so bad. They're like, please let it be. I'm not changing the story for you, okay?
Okay.
Off to the tower.
Bang, bang, bang. Tower door.
Okay, so you can see as you approach this black tower, there is no doors, but
Oh.
there's like a portion of the wall that's kind of wavy and kind of, you can see that there are other people who are walking into the wall and back out of the wall. And so there is some sort of a passageway there, but it just looks like a brick wall.
Right.
And
It's so obvious. Why?
It'll be really fascinating
Yeah,
to see.
I've seen a train station like this. Here, follow me. We walk in.
why make it?
Illusionary wall if people are walking in and out of it, and it's so obvious.
Because it blocks certain people.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a new man. I just
Yeah,
gotta
that's
walk
true.
in.
Boom.
Roll a d20.
Oh no!
I watch his nose. I keep an eye on his nose when he's walking through.
13.
Okay, 13, you pass right through. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay, roll a d20.
Oh, we have to roll? Didn't I pass the check already?
We already passed this thing.
Different tower.
14.
Okay, you go through.
It'll be walking, I guess, eh? Go
You're
there.
in.
If they don't get in here, it's a long trip back to Waterdeep.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I don't want to be separated from the party.
This is how we cull the herd.
Okay, are you using your inspiration?
Fuck me.
18.
All right. Okay. Oh, 18! No shit. We
Okay,
all
you
go
both.
in.
I need someone to roll for string.
Oh, that's you.
15.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
your party is all successful in passing through this illusory kind of mystic door into the center of this courtyard. And the courtyard is much bigger a courtyard than the tower is. The tower is kind of a small cylinder, but as soon as you step through the doorway, there's a large courtyard and there's a fountain in the middle of this courtyard, and you're almost like presented and walk right up to the fountain, and around the fountain there are 8 different teleportation circles that look like they've been carved into stone on the cobblestone, and the artwork and everything's really elaborate, and there's like 8 different large teleportation circles. Like they're
different teleportation circles.
Where do they all?
Start scrolling.
Yeah, just need some paper. I have regular paper. Not magical paper.
you just start doing the crayon rub.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't worry, I'll transfer this to magical paper later.
Yeah.
There's 8 different
Do we
circles
know which
there.
one goes to Waterdeep?
As you approach the fountain, there's like an image that it's like a holographic image that kind of appears there next to the fountain, and they're like, "Can I help you? For a small donation, you can use one of our teleportation circles, or perhaps you're looking for someone in the tower. I can page them."
We would like to go to Waterdeep. What would be the appropriate donation for that?
What was my...
And
price
if you
list?
can call the
Let's
black
see
staff, I wouldn't mind a few words.
You want to talk to the black staff? Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't.
And who are you?
Copper. Space key.
Go
Space bar.
launching out the back of the building.
Space bar.
Blacklist!
Let me just see right here.
Sorry. The TSA checklist.
Was there someone in particular? Just,
Well, the black staff of the tower is the head wizard.
okay.
Just some news of...
Yeah, without an appointment, you could leave a message, but without an appointment, they're very busy.
Leaving a message, fine. Can I leave it with you?
Sure, yeah.
Just
hang on a second. Okay, go ahead.
Castle Nirax. There's been a whole bunch of the blue giants up there that were working the mines. They turned to zombies. Apparently through some arcane...
They're just
Non-arcane.
Non-arcane...
Oh, that's as many words as you are allowed. Would you like to leave another message?
No.
Okay, I'll make sure that message gets through.
Just remember, you don't always have to mention the color of their skin. They're just giants. They're not like...
You really don't see color.
Blue giants matter.
Sometimes it's bad not to see color. You need.
No, I'm just saying,
to-
they're just giants. Like,
It's kind of, in a way, in its own way, kind of dicey.
suddenly you're a white man and everything...
I see things all differently now. Look at that guy. He probably doesn't belong in this country.
Okay, how much
You
money...
looking at Lorth?
How much money did you want?
I'm pointing right at Lord.
Copper would support Trump.
Okay, so he says that to go to Waterdeep is 30 gold donation. It's
Okay.
Frowned upon unless you donate into the fountain. I don't touch the money.
Just 30
Right,
gold.
30 gold.
Total or each?
Each.
Is this
Okay.
like this a statue of the fountain talking, or is there a person?
No, there's like a holographic image of a person.
Who does the money go to?
Well, to the Black Staff organization, the work that we do here.
What other?
It's like a toll.
The human
What
form.
other cities do you go to, or places?
The 8 cities that we are connected with are Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter.
Candlekeep, probably.
Yeah, the Candlekeep, obviously.
Candlekeep's awesome.
Phandalin, obviously.
Obviously, Phandalin. That's where we are now. This is the circle you're standing on, actually. And he mentions a couple others that Jason hasn't decided where, but they're not a concern of yours right now.
Obviously,
Toll?
Castle Tymora.
Something
No.
in Halrua. Something in...
No, the Black Staff doesn't have a direct
Zimbia.
route
I think Dubin's
to
home.
Tymora.
Ah.
The Black Staff has like the main cities, major cities along the Sword Coast, and
Is there?
maybe
Do
possibly-
you allow if I copy the circles at all in my notes?
Oh no, that would be frowned upon if you this is the Black Staff property here.
Okay, I just wanted to ask first.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
I'll put 180 gold into the...
You're going to donate all the gold?
All right, put 30 gold in.
Okay, then they got extra 30 gold, I guess.
All right.
So, Padermo guy got like 17 gold on me.
Well, I paid. It's good. It's done.
Yeah, is there?
Done deal.
So, you guys got a bunch of gold, eh?
Is there
you
like
wouldn't have believed the
is
size
there like
of
a
this
membership card so we don't have to like?
Okay, so it was the biggest horde you've ever seen.
You didn't want
You've never
to
seen a
ask
horde
your
so
dad for
big.
money?
Is there like a
Make the
membership
horde
card
great
we
again.
can get so we don't have to pay every single time, or
They give you 1,000
no?
gold.
Wow.
What?
You take
1,000 gold. Wow. I'm gonna make tomorrow great again.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tymora.
Tomorrow's going to be the
Tymora.
greatest day.
Well, thank you.
What color skin is Copper? Is he like orange skin now? Yellow hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake
The
tan.
official color is white
fake
privilege.
tan and the comb over. The
Blanco.
hideous
Yeah, it's a big comb over.
You look like 50 years older.
catheter.
Catheter.
Tough.
Is this a bag on the side of my belt?
Close enough to get better.
When you want to be found, you just poke a hole in it and just slowly dribbles on the ground and find you all the time.
That sounds like a Quincy thing.
That and this makes your name make sense now. You're Copper.
We'll call you Taco.
Okay, so you want to go to Waterdeep, it's 30 gold. Other places may cost different amounts, depending on the distance you need to go. So,
Do you go to any other planes of existence?
no.
Oh, like the Feywild.
No, we don't have a
I
teleportation.
kind of want to go to
circle
the
there.
Feywild.
Yeah, well, we don't have it.
What
You're
would,
going to have to find your own way there.
in your network of cities,
Yeah.
which one's most likely to sell the best magic items to us?
Little Candlekeep, I bet.
Well, Candlekeep will be books.
Yeah.
It's all about magic there.
Magic books.
It's a library. Boring. Nobody wants to go to a library.
That's the best part.
Fucking losers.
You want to go to Candlekeep.
Well, no, we're going to Waterdeep.
That's a lot further distance to get to Candlekeep from here. It would cost you a lot
Maybe
more.
another time.
Okay.
Waterdeep could probably get there too.
Okay, he shows you to the teleportation circle that leads you to Waterdeep. And he's like, you all have to be on the circle and holding hands, and then
Kumbaya.
I'll give you the signal, and then you're gone.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, you all.
Hold
get
my
it.
hands. It's a little small hand. We can still hold it.
Smells just a clammy.
Yeah, it's a clammy, awful hand.
It smells like
You
ammonia.
feel so big in my little hands.
That's right. There have been better hands than this.
Okay, so you all hold hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we left you off the ground.
I'm holding on to my dog. His hand.
Okay. How many creatures is that?
6.
6 plus your dog.
Well, I paid for 6 and he paid for himself, so
Okay, so you're good for 7.
I paid for the dog, I guess.
Good. I'm glad everyone paid. Because there's like this tornado of magic that swirls around you, and then you find yourself on an identical teleportation circle. It looks like you haven't left the room. It looks like you're in the same courtyard. And there isn't a illusory holographic butler or not a butler, the concierge. There's no one there. And then as soon as you arrive, there's like, it senses that someone has used the circle, and it shows, and then there's an identical concierge who appears there by the fountain. And he's like, hello and welcome to Waterdeep. I hope you had a safe trip.
Yep.
You guys have all your appendages?
I
That
think.
can go wrong.
Can we take a look?
We weren't warned of this in advance.
Yeah. Were we supposed to purchase insurance?
Hang on, let me roll a dice.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Ooh. I need everyone to roll a d6.
Oh, fuck off.
1.
Oh, boy.
6.
6. 6. This is a good
3
6 and 1.
4 6.
Okay, so he loses all
It's
his
the
limbs.
sign of the beast
We're good.
over here.
Okay, Lorth, you turn and you're missing your tail.
Oh, no!
Oh, you're off balance now.
At least
It's really embarrassing.
Just don't move. It might show up a few seconds later. It might take an hour.
Maybe if you rub it hard enough, it'll pop out.
I'm not a gecko or whatever. I don't regrow it.
We'll come back for you later. Just don't move.
At least he looks more human now.
Is there a way to get my tail back?
Well, you didn't read the fine print. This is part of something that could happen, you know. Sorry.
We weren't exactly handed a contract.
Well,
yeah, we never signed a contract.
When you walk through the door, that is the same as if you signed the contract. You know, it's as if you
EULA.
You wish to use
accept-
these services?
Yeah.
Yes, you accept these services by.
Where is the contract?
Everyone knows, you know. And you find in your pocket, there's a signed contract right there. How did this get here? And the illusory guy, he's like, see, I have my copy right here in duplicate.
Can I speak to your manager?
Oh, no.
Yep, you can make an appointment. Would you like to place an appointment? I have a slot opening in 3 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, if you appear here in 3 weeks' time, we will make sure that someone sees you about your
We'll check for your luggage.
your policy. Yeah.
We really need to get to my store now. I'm going to have to see if we have like a regeneration potion or something.
Do you need the tail, though?
I don't know how to walk like this. It was
Stand more upright. You gotta rebalance.
Yeah.
Keep slouching all the time.
There are risks in this teleportation. You know, nothing comes at it for free.
You like shuffling
Well,
from
we
now
did
on?
pay you.
You know, it's
Well,
a lot
that was just
safer
to
than
get here.
taking a carriage or a horse. It's one of the safest ways of transportation.
Just think about it this way. At least you won't be slamming a door on your tail anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't hear it scream
Is he-
at night anymore.
Is he bleeding out the ass, or is it just
It's like
cauterized?
Oh yeah, cauterized.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like those cats with no tails.
Is that just because my tail was out of the circle?
I can't tell you what happened. Something about the magic.
Hey, man, hold your fucking pants together. I don't want to look at your ass like that. There's a big hole in your ass.
I don't need I don't usually need a belt for this. I can just. There's a
Every
little
single
strap
one of your
for it.
pants has to be
He
ripped
walks up
together.
with vine,
Two assholes.
and he just puts a little seed, and he'll grow a little vine to grow up your
Yeah, I didn't need a
Your
belt
tail
before
hole.
because I had like a little
Big
strap on.
leaf. Yeah,
Not a
very
strap
cool.
on, but
Yeah.
Fine.
I had a strap to go around my tail so it would stay on. But
Just strap on there and puts it on backwards.
That's your new tail.
Yes. You just let's go to the closest giant dildo shop, and we'll just get you a new tail. Easy. It waves just like a tail.
You know, those are
That'd be Giordano's.
Well, they suction right on. We just suction it up there, and you're good to go.
Yeah, there's a way to.
Just don't fart.
I need to get a regeneration potion. I run out.
Okay, you run through this stone wall.
We'll see you at the castle.
Illusionary, and you run out into the streets of Waterdeep, and you can see that.
I'm gonna roll a dex checks to see how well you run.
I probably should.
Wait till you do corners now.
3 plus. It's a saving throw, right? It would be
Yeah, every time
7.
we go around the corner from now on.
Yeah. Disadvantage on corner checks.
Disadvantage on quarters.
Thank you.
So yeah, 7.
Thanks.
Oh, it's a way better spot for Rich.
What are you? Negatively influence you.
All right, so you want to roll your corner check or your dex check?
I got a 7.
Okay, this is self-imposed roll, so I didn't ask for the roll. What did you do to yourself?
I lost my tail.
Okay. What does your 7 do to yourself? Because you're coming up with stuff for yourself.
I probably running out of the door. I probably there's probably stairs up to the door, right?
No.
No. Oh.
So horse trough just over there, though.
Yeah, I fell in the horse.
With your name on it.
You're leading, you bounce off the side of the door.
It's like, wow. Going
Oh,
sideways.
okay, I see. Yeah. So out in the street of Waterdeep, you trip and fall into the sewage ditch or something,
Oh.
you know?
Even better.
Yeah.
At least your wound was cauterized.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get to the store quick.
Okay, are the rest of you staying in the tower or are you leaving the tower?
No, we're leaving the
Leaving.
tower.
Yeah.
I want to go find some parchment for and magical
Magic shop.
Okay. There are lots of magic shops here in Waterdeep, but one in particular that you, Copper has like loyalty to.
I got my punch card.
You have a loyalty card?
I got a punch card.
Oh, okay.
Giordano's.
It's not really a card.
To what?
He's not going to know who you are anymore.
That's right.
Okay, so
Still got the card though.
are you guys all going together, or are you guys separating
Sure.
from Lorth?
Well, Lorth is going to get himself a new tail.
Okay,
We'll
so
tell
he's
him we're
on a-
going to Jordan.
Well, he's going to Giordano's anyway. That's where the giant dildos are.
That's right.
And across from Giordano's is
Lotions and potions.
See?
They might have a pretensile tail dildo or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find a regeneration potion first before.
So that's a backup option.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you head towards Giordano's and Lotions and Potions.
I'll go upstairs and get into a bath.
You're gonna...
Because lotions and potions, I was assuming back when my character lived in Waterdeep, it's like downstairs is store, upstairs is living.
Right,
So
right.
Is Perry in the store?
And Perry would be at the store, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you're doing the voice of Perry, though, right?
Get it right.
Do you remember?
Otherwise, it's a death saving throw.
Lorth, what the fuck?
Doesn't sound.
You're back! Like,
Uh-huh.
you...
I can't do voices.
Okay, well, you're talking to yourself.
What happened to you? Look through the inventory and see if we have any regeneration potions. And if possible, resist disease potions.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna go have a bath.
There's one there called Good Tail.
Another
You can try that.
Yeah. Another says bad tail.
Okay, so you run upstairs to your Waterdeep flat and run a bath.
Yeah.
The rest of the party goes across the street to Giordano's.
Giordano's.
Giordano's?
J-O... Oh, is it a different person?
I thought it was Giordano.
No, J-O-R.
All this time.
Giordano's.
Giordano.
I'm pretty sure it was Giordano.
Voices.
I kind of like that better.
Whatever, I just... You open the door and it goes ding ding, and
Ding, ding.
he looks up from his desk and from the till, and he's like, "Oh, my friends, how are you?"
He's got it. He's the new Giordano. Forever. But it needs more flamboyance.
Even more. Hello.
Now here you go, dog.
So what do you guys want?
Giordano, it's
You
me.
go
It's
ahead.
Copper. How you doing?
Who?
Copper.
No.
Copper Spacebar.
You got a
Copper, you look so
Actually,
different.
Copper Shifkey.
Oh, you're Shifky now.
No, I was always Shifkey.
Okay, what is this? Don't spill your beer.
Whoa.
Don't do it.
You just drink that.
Mm-hmm.
Glug glug.
Mm-hmm. Much better. You look so different. What is going on?
I went away. I died. I came back.
Wait a minute. If you were really Copper Shifky, tell me something only Copper Shifky would know.
Got my Giordano punch card.
Yes, but how do I know you didn't kill him and take it from him?
Wow. Remember that one moonlight night at the hot tub,
Oh.
right?
Oh.
And Kodarin was with us.
the hot tub.
That
The
night
three
we
of us
shared-
had a great
That
time.
night we shared together? I remember.
Well, I left early, but
I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about the wrong guy. It is Copper, though.
Cause looks over a book.
The hot tub episode, that's a spin-off one. That
same
we'll
with
do.
the wedding episode.
Yeah, we'll do a different one time
It's on
later.
the Patreon.
The Seth wedding / hot
Behind
tub.
the paywall.
That's right. And only you can listen to it.
Him talking to himself.
Oh boy. What can I help you with, Copper?
I need some spell scroll paper, magic paper, and you have the best, so I thought why mess around and get the best.
Okay, here we go. Let me get some for you. How much do you want to buy?
100 gold?
100 gold? No, I remember figuring all this out before, and I told you, okay, this is how much you need for each scroll.
Enough for, let's say, 3 spell scrolls.
Per spell level, isn't it? 50 gold per spell, or 100 gold per spell.
50 gold per level.
Yeah, so I need a level 3 and a level 6.
Okay.
So that's 300 gold for the level 6.
And 150 for
450.
level 3.
So 450. 450.
Okay, 450 worth of paper and ink.
Yeah.
I'll buy 5.
Are you
500 for paper and ink.
So that's
Are you a certain school of... was it
10 scrolls, right?
10 levels
It's
worth.
cheaper
Yeah.
if you're one of the base level school wizards.
I'm an evocation.
Yeah, if
So
you
evocation will be half cost.
yeah, if it's a scroll that's of the wizard that
225?
you are, then you get it for half price.
Okay. And do you actually have any scrolls here?
There are a couple of scrolls that I have.
An hour per level, or is it 2 hours per level?
I believe
It's an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
Transcribe.
Put it in your spell book itself.
Wow, you're really suffering.
Yeah,
You want some antihistamines?
I took some before I got here. Cotton ones. They're the worst for me.
Yeah, the allergies.
My linden tree's blooming in the back, and it smells like bounce back there. This year, it's not
Not a bad
bothering me,
smell.
no.
It's hit me hard this year.
You
I don't
saying
normally
that-
get allergies.
You saying it's not going to hit you is going to make it hit you harder tomorrow.
No, I haven't really had much for allergy. I had a little bit of sore eyes, but not much this year.
Okay.
I usually get really affected by lilacs, and our whole backyard is like the neighbors right behind us, like 50 feet of lilacs.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Normally for me, like for 2 weeks, I just
Someone's
can't
gonna be
go outside.
pouring Roundup over the fence.
Yeah. It didn't bother me this year though. There's so much rain and wind, it just knocked all the pollen down and away and stuff.
Okay, I've got a few scrolls here. I have a acid splash scroll. I have burning hands, and I have blur. Are those any of those interest you?
Well, not me. How about you?
Um,
Do you have burning hands?
Sounds like a personal question.
not the
It's usually
hands.
not hands.
Does it burn when you hands?
Yeah.
Do you have any magical prosthetic tails?
This is not the shop. This is not that shop.
That's just our friend. He lost his tail.
I do have it, but I just don't have it now. So
Oh, okay. So I'll buy that. Well, if you have it, I could always copy it out of your spell book.
that's true.
So I don't need that. Do you have blur?
I also have a protection from evil. It's a scroll. Is very helpful. Very, very helpful. You should buy 2.
I don't have blur. I didn't know you had that East Indian accent going.
I just came up with it. I'm practicing a new
I'll buy the protection from evil. How much is that?
It is 200 gold.
Got any crazy magic tridents?
Magic trident. Looks like that one right there is a magic trident. Aren't you holding a magic trident?
Yep.
You went crazier.
You got anything better than this?
Major and crazier. And from under the desk, he pulls out this great sword. He's like, "This crazy enough for you?"
No, it's not a trend.
Well,
I have like a style, you know, that I stick to.
well, you'll have to get it custom made then.
Oh, all right.
You should get that blur spell.
Yeah, how much for the blur spell?
Blur is well, you know, for you, I give it to you for $250.
250.
Oh yeah, $250.
And so I got 2 punch here's on my card for 2 purchases.
For 2 purchases,
The paper
punch.
and the spell.
Yeah, so sure, give me the card. I'll punch it for
All right,
you.
there we go.
Punch.
But I think
How many punches do you have on that
well,
card?
it's a brand new card because
Oh.
last time I got a deal because I had a filled up punch card. I said, but so this has to be a new card.
How many? Now you have to
Hey,
decide
punch.
how many it is.
For what I purchased, punch his card.
Oh, hey.
Oh, you don't want to start your own punch card? Not this time. Okay, we give you extra punch.
All right.
I have a spell scroll of silence. You like spell scroll of silence? It's a little pricier, but you like silence sometimes. You can't get it.
That actually sounds pretty useful.
That one $450. $450.
I'll take that.
Really? Okay. You want 1 or 2, maybe? You want 2? Think he's gonna use it on his sister?
Oh, that's
Just stop.
What, so 400?
$450. But 2 give you 800. You know, if you want 2.
It's not appropriate for the 64th best podcast in the
You just
world.
copy it.
64?
I can't cast that high level spell. 21st level.
I just need 1.
Okay. $450 then.
Not 400?
And no, $450. I'll give you another punch.
All right.
Okay, another punch.
So that's 4 punches.
You're already up to 4 punches.
I just need 1 more and I get a free level 9.
Well, no. It's 10 punches for a free
Trinket.
Level 1.
Right.
a free night with me.
Pretensile dildo.
You get the surprise
Somewhere
box.
between 6 and 9 punches, you get that one. There you go.
I believe my store's like right next to his, so I can hear this from the wall.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can hear it. No, it's across the street, but you can hear him.
Are you loaded up on like attuned items?
I don't have any attuned items actually.
Hey, do you have any? You gave all your items
I'm
away.
giving to you
potions?
my ring of
Potions, yes, I have
I
all
do-
the
I do have
potions.
the spider,
What
which I
potions
got
would
back.
you like?
ring of poison resistance to you.
Now, what are the prices on the potions? That's always the question.
10,000.
I think they are like crazy high.
And I always do 1 lower than his.
I guess the slippers aren't an attunement item. So this is a ring of
Slippers are attunement items.
Yeah, there would be.
slippers.
Ring
Yeah.
of
Slippers.
poison
Anything you wear that gives you an effect is an attunement.
resistance.
Unless it's like armor, which just gives you armor class, right?
Or something like really, really weak.
Got any powerful armor for sale?
No, powerful armor you have to have custom made.
Oh,
You think I just have these things?
yeah, why not?
Bill, you sell me your armor and I can sell it to the next guy.
Sure, I'll sell you my +1 armor.
Okay.
How much?
How much you sell it for?
10,000?
Oh, too much! Way too much!
I don't know. What's it worth?
He'll give you a punch card.
I don't know. Like, it's only going to be magical until I make a new magic one.
Maybe you could sell your dog.
So it's magical now, you're gonna sell it to him, and as soon
Yeah.
as you sell it to him, it becomes unmagical.
Well, not until I make a new magic armor.
Okay.
I have to go buy a new half plate from a different place.
So maybe, let's say, 2,000 I pay you for the armor? 2,000.
No, I couldn't do that to you.
Because he's gonna come after you.
I wouldn't do it. Not in my hometown.
Not in his hometown. Not at Giordano's.
You don't happen to have an all-purpose tool for sale, do you?
All-purpose.
A screwdriver? Artificers love it.
Yeah, but don't you have one of those?
Most 1.5 plate is like $5,000 ish.
$5,000.
Oh, see? So $5,000. Give me $5. You only offer me $2,000.
I offer you 2.
Ah,
I got to resell it.
you
I
insulted
got to
me.
make the money here.
You insulted me.
Where are you getting these numbers from? Really? I mean,
And these slippers of spider climbing. I got
Slippers?
here. These slippers.
yes.
I was wondering if I could upgrade them. Do you have any boots of flying or anything like that? Cool.
Upgrade. It's a
What-
totally different item. You can't just upgrade.
Well, like a trade-in.
On a buyback program? Are you on the buyback program?
I'm not.
Would you like to be on the buyback program?
I don't know.
Oh, here, I have the healing potion numbers. Haha. Okay, that's for later.
Or like a, the what is that? The cape of
Montebuck.
no, the blurs. The blur cape that you
Oh.
had. What the hell is that
Cloak
called?
of displacement.
Cloak of displacement.
Cloak of displacement.
You think that would be a good item for me as a DM to give to you?
Yeah, that'd be stupid.
I think that would be stupid. Who would do that?
The tables have turned.
For me just to have it appear so you can purchase it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had one in here last week. Really,
Oh.
it was so good.
He only has $1,000, so
But not anymore.
yeah.
Um,
Wait, you didn't just use all the money I gave you for food, did you?
For food, that's a lot of food.
So healing potions are 50 gold pieces. Greater healing, 250. Superior, 2,500.
I'll get 2 regular.
And supreme are 25,000.
That's
25,000?
Who the hell would ever pay that for a single-use healing potion?
Can I sell my
That's what it says. So
potion of supreme healing that I have right now in my inventory?
Yeah.
Nirax gave me.
you want to sell it?
$25,000?
How
Yeah.
did he get it for 20? How did he get it for 25,000?
That's not me.
Nirax gave out all this stuff.
All right. Well, are you selling supreme?
I would.
Don't sell it for less than 25,000.
Well, I could
Otherwise,
sell
you
it to
undersell
you.
me. Okay.
Do you want to buy mine?
Sure. But I mean, I have to give me a price discount, or something. I have to resell it at 25,000. It's slightly used. Maybe you took a little sip. I don't know.
That's insulting.
Well, I've got a business to run.
Risotto was so small, a little sip, no one would notice.
Probably not. Probably.
How about?
You would rather have gold than healing?
Well, I was thinking about maybe we could trade it in for some of the other ones.
A cloak of displacement and 5 potions of healing.
Yeah, you could trade it in for smaller ones, sure.
Be worth it. Would you say how much is the smaller ones worth?
Greater is 250.
150.
So how many for 50? How many do you get for 25,000?
2 minutes. You'd be like
2,000.
50.
I'll take 2,000 regular healing potions.
250 divided by, or
Not
25,000 divided by
25,000
50.
divided by 50.
25,000.
25,000.
Shit.
That's
You want the
ridiculous.
regular healing?
Yeah.
5,000.
Just take the-
Yeah, I want to know how many
Cash.
regular healings we could get.
Yeah.
You get 500 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it
not
would
bad.
be,
But I do not have 500.
it would be, yeah.
What,
That would
what
be the
if
price
we-
breakdown, though.
What's
if
your
you were
best
to.
item in the store?
Yeah, what do you got? What's your
And he pulls out this
coup de grace?
this sword from underneath
Oh,
the desk again.
Okay, what's the sword do then?
That is a particular item, I believe.
What kind of sword is it?
It's a great sword.
It gives you a happy ending.
Can't do anything with that.
I don't even know if I can use it.
Happy ending great sword.
Yeah.
In your campaign, maybe.
Great sword's
Maybe
a
it'll
martial
shrink
weapon.
to your size if it.
Yeah.
It's
So
into
I'd
it.
be proficient with
I
it.
don't think I'm
I
strong.
have to look it up. I had it here.
Guaranteed I'm not.
I feel that.
Nate.
What if it makes two?
Guaranteed
You can always with that.
If it's amazing, maybe.
But if you'd like to buy the potion and then we could get some potions for everyone.
I don't have a shield right now because I lost it because it was non-magical.
Maybe he has a magic shield.
You check with
Does
the blacksmith.
Anybody need potions?
I got a couple regular.
It's nice to have an expendable magic item that you can just like in a pinch have something.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
What?
What are you mathing over there?
Just be careful if
How
we
many
go back
regular
to-
healing potions we could each?
You got to be careful when we go back to Castle tomorrow that potion doesn't fall into the geyser. You don't want to carry it past the geyser.
I'll buy 50 for a regular one.
50
Well,
for regular. Yeah.
If
I'll
we
buy
sell
one.
this one and you give each one of us 3,
3.
that's like 900 gold. So maybe 22,000, and we each get 3 potions.
Which potions are you looking for?
Regular,
Just regular
or 50?
healing.
Those are 50.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Regular healing potions
Are 250.
Regular healing potions are 250 here.
I thought you said
no,
50.
it's 50.
Listen.
150.
Healing
Yes, healing
is
potions.
50.
Yes.
Greater is 250.
Yes.
Superior 2,500.
Yes.
Supreme 25,000.
You have a potion of flying?
We're trying to figure out healing potions here.
I
Do you
don't.
want to get 3 greater?
Is there a squirrel? Squirrel!
He's never gonna tell me what the fucking greatsword does. Like what?
It is the happy ending great sword.
How about a potion of heroism?
All of you out of my shop. That's it. Shop is closed. Goodbye. No more shopping.
Could we do 18 of the greater healing potions and then maybe 21,000 gold pieces then?
Potion of speed.
18.
18 times 150 is 2,700.
Oh, I think you said 2.
250 is 4,500. Okay, he will have. I gotta
Well,
set
then we'll
limits
just
here.
do.
He will have a total of 20 healing potions, 10 greater, and 5 superior. That's what's available.
20, 10, 5?
Just get the 10 greater and call it a day.
Yeah, we'll get that to 10 greater.
Okay.
2,500.
Okay, 10 greater for 2,500 is what you're spending. Are you going to spend gold on it, or you want to do an
No, I want to
exchange?
trade.
You want to do an
Yeah,
exchange?
we'll do a trade.
Okay.
So, yeah, 21,000 gold pieces and the 10 greater, and we'll trade potions.
Okay. If you make the exchange 10 for 1. That's what you want to do? Is that what you're asking
Plus
for?
No,
gold.
plus 21,000 gold.
20,000 gold. Nice round number.
So is 21.
And I'll punch your card for you, too.
County
No,
punches.
that's 10. That's 10 punches.
What is it?
That's a full card.
That's a full card.
What is it?
You know what a full card gets you, right? Date night with Giordano!
A night in Bangkok?
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's it.
Okay, 21. I'll go 21.
21 and 10 potions, and then we have a deal.
We have a deal.
Can I get that in platinum? That's a lot less coin things.
Does he have...
210.
It's only store credit.
I love it. You get inspiration. Store credit only. I love it.
No.
I'm gonna take that.
Platinum Giordano coins.
Yes. Platinum Giordano coins.
No.
They're accepted at any one of the Giordano shops. There's only one.
That'd be 2,100 platinum.
Yeah. It's a lot less things to count.
That's still heavy.
Do you have a bag of holding?
Actually, that'd be really nice. Can I
Throw that
have
in
a
there.
bag of holding?
I do have one.
Make it 20 then.
Okay, 20. Half store credit, half I give back to you in platinum.
No.
Well, you're going to shop here some more.
Well, Jordana, the deal was made.
Okay, you're right. I give you a bag of holding, 20, what did I say?
2,000 platinum.
2,000 platinum.
Yeah.
And I punch your card 10 times.
Wow.
You're going to
So
have
do you get to trade that in for another greater healing potion, maybe?
No.
No, you get to trade that in for a happy ending.
Okay. You're not there. Fuck off.
Yeah, you're not here.
I hope your tail doesn't grow back.
You're stumbling around outside.
Okay, so you're all good there?
Yeah, I'm good there.
You got your healing potions? You're still having a bath?
I'm still having a bath.
Does he have any other potions?
More potions? You're going to have to talk to Lorth about potions.
So
I
you
don't
can get
trust his
2
potions.
greater healings. You can get 2 greater. You can get 2 greater, and I'll take 2 greater.
2 greater.
And string.
Lorth's not there, but
Lorth
String's
doesn't-
there.
String gets 2 greater
Okay.
as well.
Text Spencer, he gets 2 greater healings.
Gord just put it in his inventory.
And you have a new bag of holding,
Yes.
shiny.
That is like 4 days too late.
Mm-hmm.
Healing, comma, greater? Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing? Oh, there we go. Healing, greater. How about this greatsword? What's it do?
This is a great sword of sharpness. You know, if you identified it, you might know what it does.
You're going to sell it to me without telling me what it does?
I'm going to tell you what it does, but it might not do what I tell you it says.
Okay, I walk out the fucking shop.
Great sword of sharp.
That's a great sales pitch right there.
No, that was just under my breath. If your attack roll misses with this weapon, you can deal damage to a creature equal to the ability modifier used to make the attack roll. To that
Ability
creature.
modifier.
So basically, you still get to damage a creature that you miss.
With your attack roll bonus? That's cool.
Equal to the ability modifier you use to make the attack roll.
So if you're using strength,
And you
it's
have
a
a
great sword,
You deal like 3 damage.
then you do
Well,
whatever your strength modifier
If your
is.
strength mod is +4,
But if it's a magic weapon, I use intelligence for it. So, it'd be
So then it
intelligence
would be your
bonus.
intelligence modifier.
so you even when you miss, you still hit.
But is it
For some.
But is it even a +1 magic item though?
I don't know.
This is a +1 magic item.
Plus 5, maybe?
Nope, it's +1.
Just 1, eh?
Add it to strings, the 2 potions.
How much did you want for it?
How much is this sword?
So it's not like a Vorpal weapon where you can, on a crit, you take someone's head off.
Should be vorpal.
Yeah.
But it's not.
You think that he just sells Vorpal, or like everybody on the street
Everyone's
corner?
got a vorpal weapon.
No, those are like legendary. You have to like do a quest for 10 sessions to find a Vorpal
Yeah, but
sword.
that's not how we do quests.
Yeah, we have fast our quests.
We just have a check mark saying Vorpal sword.
Yeah, vorpals are done.
It's on your grocery list. You know, I need bread, cheese, Vorpal sword.
We've already checked it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist on that.
Goodness. Okay. This is the most famous weapon. You've never heard of this sword.
No.
What's the name of it?
It is
Timothy.
Maximus sword.
Oh, no, not interested. Ah!
Maximus slashing weapon.
Slashing tones.
It's X's Excalibur.
Is there a whole bunch of like scarves on the handle? Like
Oh,
trail
yeah.
off?
Steve Tyler scarves.
On the hilt?
Yeah.
They just flow around.
But those are ones that Giordano just put on himself.
They smell like poop.
I get it. It doesn't match your style, but this
right.
is what I have. I mean, sorry.
Okay.
What if you sold the dog? What would you get for that?
What? Well, let's go to a blacksmith if you're looking.
Do you have any magic shields for sale or no?
No, talk to the blacksmith. I cannot make anything for you. I can only sell what I have.
Right.
I don't make magic.
And the only thing you have is one sword.
That's all. That's all that Giordano has. Sorry.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Do you have any like monk stuff? Some cool like
Dope monk shit?
You already have the monk stuff on the ends of your hands.
No, I wouldn't. I'm a wizard.
What do you... What
I'm just like for my friend Cos.
I got enough stuff.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
We all have monk stuff. Come on.
That's what monks do?
That's what the monk maneuver.
That's what... Also, hand-to-hand, when monks talk hand-to-hand? Hand-to-mouth?
Boy, there was like...
This is the way you do it.
Yeah.
Wow, monks are really hand-to-mouth.
That's brother in arms type movement there.
Wow.
Reserve reliefs. I
do have shake weight. Do you need a shake weight?
It's also called a flurry of blows.
Oh, yeah. Flurry of blows.
No, I can never not think of that.
No, you ruined Flurry of blows forever.
No one plays a monk ever again.
Okay.
Whenever I do flurry of blows,
No. I would like to go to a blacksmith and see if they have anything interesting.
Okay. You have to find the blacksmith here in town. But you do know that Tymora has its own blacksmith.
Alright. So I can get a free shield at home.
Well, you could commission one.
No. They don't have shields in stock?
They're busy making griffin armor. They're not making shields.
Okay, then I need to go to here because I need a shield. Because my shield disappeared when I drew the deck of many things.
The dick
Dick of many blows.
The dick of many blows.
I'm gonna go see if I can buy a
wonder what 52 pickup looks like.
Yeah.
There's an OnlyFans chick that's trying that.
1,000 blows in one day.
Okay, you go to find a blacksmith.
Yep.
In town. Is everyone going?
It's gonna be quick. So fast. Lorth, you done?
No, I'm gonna.
Have you been married long enough?
I'm gonna be spending some money here.
You've been in the bathroom a long time,
Yeah.
Larth.
I've been taking a potion. It takes a while for it to grow back.
Just trying to pull it out.
Potion enema. The regrowth
potion or
potion
emotion?
backwards.
Just both.
Yeah, it's an enema. I have to. Yeah, no, it's a potion.
Okay, you go to the blacksmith.
Yep.
And you can see that he's working at an anvil next to a forge, and he's firing things, and there's lots of action happening, and sparks are flying, and you know the smell in here. It's like
Yeah, it smells great.
it's like the smell of molten metal, and it's the steam in the air. Even the steam smells like iron. And it, just sniffing it up, you can feel like you're that iron is going into your lungs, and you feel heavier.
Axe body spray. So good.
It would smell better than
Asbestos
Axe.
and iron and
Oh,
mercury.
That would smell better than Axe, honestly. I can still remember middle school and how horrid and rank.
Okay.
Smells like man in here.
Manlet.
You can see that there are a number of shields hung on the wall, and then on the other wall you can see swords, and there's a couple of bows. There's a trident, and there's a spear, a halberd.
Any leather armor?
You just kind of like humping the wall.
Give him the tool man Taylor.
He finds a pillar in the middle of the room. There's rub marks all over the side of that pillar.
Everyone kind of notices as I deepen my voice when I talk to the guy. I'd like to buy a shield and Do you got any magic shields for sale, friend?
I got 3 right over here, and he points to the shield wall there. And you can see they're very meticulously made. They're like, he spent years making these shields. This is some of his finest work. Almost as if this is not for sale, it's just kind of more for decoration,
But I said, is there many magic shields for sale? And he pointed at those 3.
Well,
So
what I'm saying is the prices of these shields are not what normal people would want to pay. So this is just to show my work, it's to show
Level
how
of craftsmanship.
Yeah, the level of quality that I'm capable of, even though most times I just are asked to make some simple shields.
On the front page of the website.
That's right.
how much for these bad boys?
Don't even look. They're out of your price range. Really, I can make you something custom, but these ones are just for show. They're out of your price range.
Copper, show how much money we have.
I pull out 126 gold pieces.
What?
I'm like,
That is
hey,
all you have left?
hey.
I gave you 1,000 gold 5 minutes ago?
If you pay me that, I'll let you look through the dumpster out back if you want. There's a couple of reject ones I threw out there yesterday. They might still be there.
I gotta go see my mom.
What is wrong with you? You spent 800 and something gold?
Oh, I just bought a whole bunch of crap.
Jesus Christ, I gave you...
I got spells. I can turn you to stone.
Don't talk
Cool
to me
stuff.
anymore. You can't even do that. You don't have the
It's
paper
like
to do it.
my dad was stone.
Okay, how much you want for the fancy shields?
You don't even want to know what they do. You just want to know the prices.
What do they do?
Okay, I know.
Okay, tell me what they all do then, all 3 of them.
If you want to suck up to Rosora, I think he's got it.
I need to know what they do before I can set a price to them. Here, I
take
just
a 10-minute break.
I called them up 10 seconds ago. I gotta read them out on the air. Oh yeah, let's take a 10-minute break. And you can go and think about what you've done.
Go shut your fucking mouth over there somewhere.
Go sit in the corner.
Does anyone want water?
Sit behind the tapestry.
Anyone else?
All right, we're back on.
Okay,
Because Ray's about to say something to me.
he's about to say something, so now you're.
Don't talk to me unless we're filming.
But we're not filming.
Pretend we're friends now. Fuck, we're back on the internet.
Okay, so the shields, right? The shields. I have. We're just gonna get
Those
this.
are really big, Codiarm. They're like taller than me.
Those shields? I don't know. They don't look that impressive.
Okay, so
They look
the
fine.
first shield, it has like a gold work on it, and it looks like there's an image of what is, you guys understand, a mind flare esque look to it. It's
looks
not
like Quincy.
a little bit.
Call it Cthulhu shield.
It just has that kind of a flair with like wiggles and squiggles and ornate carving in the metalwork. And like I said, he spent a lot of time on this particular shield.
What was the inspiration for that shield?
Well,
Your mom.
Everyone in Waterdeep has been with Copper's mom.
Just killed him.
That should be inspiration.
I heard a story from a bard that was sung about an exploration that he did up in Icewind Dale when he fought a mind flare, and this is some of the descriptions that I worked on with him, and it was like a combined. So there's a commission, and the price will reflect that because I have to pay him out of the sale, when it's sold. But yeah, I worked some of that into the metalwork, and you can see all the detail here I've put in. This particular shield is the Shield of Far Sight.
Oh, I like the sound of that. What does that do?
Shield
Well,
of fart sight?
Fart Sight.
You can see when people fart.
Even through walls and
This
everything?
man from Icewind Dale used to
If
ride
you
down
spend-
the hills on it.
You spend an action on this. You spend an action on this particular shield. It allows you to cast Mind Blast on anything the shield can currently see.
On anything?
But the shield
there's
can't
no
see.
range limit? Yeah, the shield. Can the shield... Does the shield have eyesight?
That's the catch.
Yeah, my shield also does that. It also can't see, but...
The eyes are on the back
But it
side
can
of the
cast
shield.
Fireball unlimited, right? If it can see you.
Yeah.
We'll say it has a 60-foot range. Okay?
Mind Blast itself is a 60-foot cone in
There you
itself.
There you go.
Okay.
So we'll say it has a 60-foot range. If you
Interesting.
cast Mind Blast, it allows...
What's that?
What are you whispering about over there?
Oh, get on to
Are
everybody
you giving
with
me
Jason.
are you giving me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on this one? Thumbs up? Okay.
It's something that allows someone who's not a caster to be able to do, right?
That's pretty cool. I'm basically not a
You
caster.
can finally
I'm an
join the
artificer.
big leagues there, Codarin.
Wow. I'll try it on you.
How often can he use this?
Um,
Once a year?
What are you talking about?
On your birthday.
how often can you... It's a once-a-day item. Okay? So you can cast Mind Blast once a day from the shield
Okay.
as an action.
Mm-hmm.
At what level?
And you have to, when you do it, you have to go,
That's the component.
once a day.
Semantic.
Yeah, it's a semantic.
So is there like a length of beads on it or something, or
Okay.
Next shield does what now?
Far sight. Okay, but like I said, that one is my most expensive shield because
He casts a spell.
Mind Blast.
That's what you said.
That's what I said. 60 foot. Oh yeah.
Wait,
Oh
why don't
yeah.
you just
Once a
grab
day.
it?
Okay, we'll do that once a day. It's a 5th level spell.
That's Mind Blast. It's like one of the Mind Flayer abilities.
Like I said, this is my most expensive one.
Are you done?
You got the
We are
gist
going to
of
get
it.
caught in that, right?
But it only affects people I choose.
Each creature of your choice
Yeah.
in a 60-foot cone.
Really?
Yeah.
This well-to-do gentleman walks in. How much for that shield there?
And it takes it and it runs away.
Once per day, 60 feet. The spell allows you to choose who you want. I didn't say the shield does
Oh,
not.
fuck off. Okay, forget it. I don't want it.
Okay, so if it's a 60-foot blast, but it's...
And the rules are going to get worse if it's any good.
Okay,
so forget
that's
it.
fine.
So if you have an ally in
68
there?
damage, and if you fail your save, you're stunned for 1 minute.
Yeah.
So it's even allies then.
But
And
the stun duration will go down if he doesn't like it and stuff, so forget it.
No, you get a save at the end of your turn.
Okay, I'm going to set the price for the Far Sight shield at 5,000 gold.
Okay.
Okay? Now, if that's too much for you, I've got another shield probably right in your wheelhouse. It's called the Animated Shield.
Okay. I like the sounds of this.
Okay? And you can see this particular shield, it's only a shield that's about this big.
Okay. How's
Right
that?
up your size.
It's only about
Yours.
this big, and it fits kind of on the top of your fist.
Mm-hmm.
And as he picks it up, like the image of like this glowing shield, full size, kind of emulates out of this little handhold that he's grasping onto, and it's sort of like it's an illusion. It's kind of, it looks like it's there, but he's like, no, trust me, clang, clang, and he knocks his fist against it, and he's like, it really does work.
Cool.
The magic that's been imbued into this little fist, like size handle, as you grip it, it becomes large and becomes this large shield. And if you
Can you use two-handed weapons? Well,
if you I'll let me show you how this works. And so after you activate it, you can let it go, and it kind of starts to circle around you. This kind of illusory shield that it only fits in the size of your hand. But once you activate it, it now just floats around you, and it will not only protect you, but leave both hands free so that you can...
I love it. How much you want for that?
well, see, now that one, It's a little bit cheaper, but we're going to put the price at 4,000 gold. I can't take any less than 4,000 for this because the amount that I had to pay the magic guy to imbue into my work, the price, I can't change that, all right? I got to get paid for my work, and I got to pay him for his work. And
What if we bundle that with like a trident?
possibly, we'll see. Maybe we'll work on a punch card system.
You've been thinking
I
on
hear
that.
Giordano does that at his shop, and it works good for loyalty. And
So does your punch card
repeat
mean I have to
business.
blow Giordano or you?
Punch card episode.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to implement in potion
shop,
promotion.
but when I get a punch card, it's got nothing to do with oral sex.
So as long as but he walks away, you can't even hear what he's saying.
Oh no, we all heard.
I really hope that picked up.
So as long as you activate it, then you don't have to hold it, and it will just protect you.
That sounds great. I love it. I definitely would like to buy that.
You're not interested in these other shields that I took time to read?
Okay,
and
give me
come up with?
there's one
Okay,
more,
yeah.
right? One more?
There's two
shield?
more.
Two more? There's 4 shields?
Yeah, one just magically appeared as well.
There was 3, I thought.
No, 3 up on the wall, and this one
Oh,
is
you
like
got-
this little handheld thing that was
cool.
on the wall.
Okay.
Okay, so also up on the wall there, it looks like a shield that has like the shape of like a spider web. And the portions in between the webs are solid and metal, but it has like an embossed artwork that has this very spider work kind of decorative work to it that he's kind of embossed and put over the top. So it's like
really important with like 2-wheeled carriages these days. This spiderwork stuff.
I don't know where he's going.
Motorcycles.
Okay. So it's like it has these different layers to it, and it looks like a very sturdy shield. And then you pick it up and you feel the weight of it, and it's like actually not that heavy. So whatever the material this is made out of, it, even though it looks like it would weigh a lot, but it's actually not that heavy. And this is a particular shield that it's called the Shield of Missile Attraction. And it allows you to take a ranged attack within 10 feet of you, and it kind of attracts to you.
Okay.
Allows you to protect some of your allies better, and gives you a resistance to ranged attacks.
But it will only within 10 feet of you?
Yes.
That's some Stormlight shit right there.
Yeah, that's Kaladin. I'm the Storm Blessed.
The Knight of the Radiance. I'm on book 2 now. So good.
Very good.
Now you should know that I have to say this. That technically this is a cursed item, but
What?
but
Okay,
really,
okay, move on to the next fucking item then. I don't want that cursed item.
I'm saying the curse is actually that the arrows are attracted to you.
That does sound like a curse.
However, it can be used to great effect to protect allies, and you wouldn't want to be out and by yourself. But if you're fighting within a group, which it looks like you are, this might actually be very helpful. So don't count it out just because it happens to be cursed. I mean, not all cursed things are bad.
So if an arrow's aiming at me and I'm standing beside him, he's got the shield, it could deflect towards him,
Yes.
may hit him.
Yes.
That sounds great.
But then
Yeah.
he has resistance to that ranged attack.
But only within 10 feet.
No, you just have to be within 10 feet of the trajectory.
Right.
Oh, so other targets around me within 10 feet?
Targets
So
within
they're
10 feet around you,
Oh.
you take the attack.
Yeah.
So it's AoE all the
That's
time.
that's a big old fuck no, is what that is.
Well, okay. I heard you guys talking about a sentinel shield. I do have a sentinel shield, but you probably
Well, how much you want for that?
Well, the price on that one is 3,000. But the missile attraction I'll give you for 1,000.
You could give it to just some random pleb
It's
and bring him along for
it's
a
cursed
thousand.
though.
I know, bring it along.
Do you want it?
I'm not here. I don't know what its effect is.
We give that to Laura.
So I think I'm interested in the animated shield for sure.
What does that do to your AC?
The animated shield?
Or is it a shield spell?
It's just shield.
No.
So a regular shield gives you +2, and these shields are going to give you +3.
Right.
The animated shield.
All of these magic shields.
Oh. Wow.
So instead of just a regular +2, which is like a new,
So like a +1 shield.
it's like a +1 shield.
So the animated shield, though, what does it do?
Just frees up your
So
hands.
you don't have to hold it.
Oh, right. Yeah, so you can first stop.
You could dual wield even.
Do well, yeah. 200.
Any magic tridents for sale?
We're going to take another 5-minute break. I got to check in the back for some
An animated
tridents.
shield. You
Well.
could do more of this.
Well,
I think the
Whelm?
sentinel shield's pretty.
Or the mindfuck one.
it's a magic trident.
A whelm is a magic trident.
The whelm.
Oh,
The
right.
whelm?
The legendary item whelm.
Yeah.
I don't know this, but I'll buy it.
You're going to buy the whelm if it's legendary?
Yeah, it's probably like
Of course, if Mike
$2,000 or
knows what it
something, right?
is, it's probably...
Probably cursed.
Nope.
Here. I have a trident of fish command. Does that sound like something you'd like?
Come here, pussy. Get up on this.
Electron.
Not a fish.
Smells like that.
That's the trident that comes up.
I'm
when
really
I
glad
say-
I wasn't drinking then. I only want hot chocolate on my nose.
Do you, the trident, can you use that as two-handed?
yeah, it's versatile, so you can do
Okay.
one or two. I throw it mostly
Yeah.
one-handed.
So you're gonna double trident?
Can you throw, could you have two in, one in each hand and throw both of them? I'm not here, but...
It's possible.
Okay, I'm gonna say we got a trident. This is a +2 trident.
Well, what's the point of two-handed then if you're throwing it all the time?
Because
It's cool.
cool. The artificer. Cool artificer shit.
Okay, this particular trident gives you proficiency with tridents and allows you to a proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it. It allows you to add your proficiency bonus, which that's something that if you're proficient with tridents you can do anyway.
Correct.
Unless it's twice, double?
No, it just allows you, if you're not proficient with it, you get proficiency with it.
Noob trident.
See, I grab it and I throw it at the...
Yeah, you can... I don't want other people to be able to use it.
It has a topple property. If you hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a con save. It says DC 8 plus the ability modifier used to make the attack roll.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature has the prone condition.
Oh, I like that.
Okay?
And you can throw it to do that?
Topple. If you hit a creature with this weapon.
Oh, nice. That's cool. How much you want for that?
There is no price listed on this item. It's make me an offer.
$7,000 for the shield and the trident.
What are these dollars?
7,000 gold
7,000
pieces.
Okay, done.
Sweet.
Don't you know
and
dollars
that
don't
last
have any
one's cursed
value
too.
anymore?
It's not cursed, is it? You'll tell me it was cursed.
No, it wouldn't.
I would be required to, as a respectable businessman.
After you
After the sale's done, I have to tell you.
Yeah, after you.
After the sale is done.
after you've equipped it and attuned to it.
What does the trident have a special name that I can find in D&D
This
Beyond?
says weapon trident rare. That's what it says. D&D Beyond.
All right.
So it's a +2 trident.
Sweet.
You had a +1 before?
My old one is +1 only because of my infusions. It's just a normal weapon.
So now you're gonna take this trident and infuse something else.
Yeah, now I can infuse something else. Sweet.
So you can't attune to infuse that trident to make it returning, can you? Because it's already magical. Or can you
Does
do
this
that?
guy make
think
any
I
leather
can.
armor?
Leather armor.
That's probably not here.
But
might be.
Sure. Yeah, we'll say the blacksmith has an assistant that does the leather working, and there's a lot of different leather armors, and you could have custom leather armor made if you'd like something, specific.
That's pretty nice stuff you got there. I'll take that shade cast ring back.
No.
Remember you were just holding on to it for me?
No.
Still mine?
Maybe if you had something in my size.
Oh, in your size? Well, we don't sell children armor, but we could make something special for your size.
But I was hoping it would.
Magic armor shades. It scales.
Yeah, if you had like something enchanted that
Oh, enchanted armor.
that could it would just shrink down to my size.
Man, why didn't I expect you guys to be like, we got all this money, let's spend it all. Right.
I'm going to be putting all my money into making a branch office.
A branch?
Not a branch office, but like another.
Tail.
A branch.
Yeah, a tail, but also like a
Fandolin office?
Yeah, like a non-Phandalin. Phandalin's a small town.
Neverwinter?
Neverwinter or Baldur's Gate or something. My goal is to get stores all the way from the 10 towns to
You just build a whole.
Just walking through that.
Okay, we've got
Through
I will become a ruthless businessman.
a bunch of ducks are falling.
I have
She's mad at you.
oh shoot, what did I just glamoring?
Wasn't even joking.
Glamored studded leather. It's
looks
a
like
magic
Avatar.
+1 armor,
Oh, what?
+1 bonus to armor class.
My shield requires a 2. That's annoying. Here's a shade cast.
Take that shade cast back.
The illusory appearance. Okay, so let me read this whole thing. You can take a bonus action to cause the armor to assume an appearance of a normal set of clothing, or some kind of armor. You decide what it looks like. So it's like an illusory. It's an armor that has an ability to take an illusory form, but it still gives you the +1 bonus to armor class. It lasts until you use this property again, or don or doff the armor.
So you could look like you're just wearing a Speedo.
You can make it look however you want it to look.
Yeah.
Even if that's like muscly bodysuit or whatever. This is glamour, a studded leather, +1 rare. That way, it can look however you want it. You don't have to have it custom made. You can tailor it illusory as how you want.
Does that interest any of you?
Nope.
Okay.
Wear armor. Armor's for losers.
Yeah, I'm with you. I could take my armor off, but I'd get arrested, so.
Yeah. How about you get some clothes before
I
you
should
get some
probably.
armor?
I stop
How
at the
much-
clothes
how
store
much-
and buy some
Is
clothes.
there any
At
other
Jordan's.
armor
No.
you have? Or is that all you have? That's fine.
You can punch your
Well,
guard.
that's all I have in your size. Because it's magic, so it'll form to you and fit.
So that's the only magic leather.
Well, that's the only one I've looked up. So unless we want to take another 10-minute break, you're looking for something specific, we can have something
No.
crafted for you. But then, you'll have to come back and get it once it's ready. And then it gives me some time to look up other item sets.
We could go over to the Griffin store, their saddlebag store. They probably got something for you.
Go over to
Never
Griffin
been
Saddlebags?
Griffin saddlebags?
Why don't we go there?
We should go there.
Sure.
All right, you got those books with you? Let's flip through the
No.
pages.
It's okay. We can do it later. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm okay retconning it if you want to just spend the money later, and we can skip this part of the
Sure. Done.
spending episode.
I buy some clothes.
Now, what kind of clothes do you buy?
Just clothes.
Just regular
Man-sized clothes.
in the white or black variety?
Yes.
They also have brown and gray.
And yellow.
No yellow.
No yellow.
You're not being
Okay.
very specific.
Bedazzled.
Yes, I buy those clothes.
Bedazzled?
You're gonna end up with a mankini or something like that.
You're gonna get clowns.
A banana hammock.
Yeah.
The budgie smuggler.
Budgie smuggler. I was just thinking about that term too.
No, I'm just imagining like a really like beach clothes where it's like
What was that called?
Boy, talking about put me on the spot tonight. Okay, so
Oh, what's your mother's name, by the way?
the shop's closed. I got a
out.
family emergency.
Okay, so are we good then? Are we heading back to the castle? Are we getting Lorith? He's staying behind?
Oh, yeah. Has there been any weird events going on here in Waterdeep at all? Is it any news? We've been away for a bit.
Oh, you haven't
Few days.
heard? You haven't heard?
No.
Well, the Hand of the Gauntlet have pretty much taken over around here. There's nothing you can't do that they don't have their hand in. You got to pay tax to. You mean some of the reasons why my prices are so high is because they got to get their cut.
You know, if you want to head out to Castle Tymora, we could start building a town around on our lands and give you a better deal.
Oh, have you got room up there in your castle?
Well, not in the castle, but like around it. We have land, right?
Yeah. That's all flower beds, but yeah,
We
you're.
could carve out a few industrial sections.
This interests me. Do you have a
Actually
forge?
okay with that.
Do you have a
I'm in
forge
charge
there?
of the-
Yeah, Rosero would be
There
in
is a
charge
forge
of
there, yeah.
Oh,
There is a forge.
you have a forge.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, if you could, maybe if you have a few other guys, we could maybe look at bringing some of you over to Tymora, and you know, if they're not working with you here in Waterdeep,
They're not. I mean, this is crazy. I can't afford to work here. Like, what do you guys charge? You have any rates?
well, what do they charge you now?
Oh, just too much. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well,
like
we do a
10%.
little less than that.
we'll do 9%.
I think we'll start at 5.
We're gonna have
5% of all revenue.
5%?
No, just 5%.
We're gonna impose some retaliatory tariffs, though.
Tariff? Okay.
When we get in.
I'll talk to the community about that. Hush hush underground
Yeah,
with some of the other tradesmen in the area.
it's our legal land, so I mean, we can really do what.
And by our, he
Rosero's
means
in charge
not
of
his at
zoning,
all.
though, so you have to go through Rosero on where you put your places. But
He works for a guy who owns the land, so has no say. But yeah,
it's really our
It
land.
sounds a little complicated.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
kinda-
red tape's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's blue.
Okay, well, I'll put together. I'll talk to the community, see what if they're interested too. Because I mean, obviously, you can't just run your whole business around one particular resource, and that's the only thing that you ever sell, right?
Yeah, that would be stupid.
Alberta.
Yeah, I really hope they don't tariff our daisies and tulips. Hope that doesn't happen.
The tulips are up, the socks are crashing.
Okay, well, I'll definitely look into that. I'll pass the word around.
Yeah.
Thanks for the offer.
Yeah, you know, it's just spitballing.
All right.
What?
So, if we're done here, thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
But no zombies in town.
Who?
Zombies? No zombie outbreak?
Oh, not here.
Yeah, not at our place either.
Okay, good.
All right, we go pick up Larth, and you ready?
You do know
Yeah,
we don't
could
know
I,
about that yet.
That's
Let's just see what Lorth was up to. Like you guys had all your fun. Lorth, what were you doing in the tub?
I was
Scrub.
I was drinking a potion. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, we were wondering the same thing.
So,
I drink a potion to regrow my tail. Just gonna
now, is that a potion that Perry has on hand, or did he have to brew that up?
It's the bulk bin.
the bulk bin potion.
Oh, the unlabeled bulk bin? Oh, do you want to roll for that?
I was trying.
5.
I'd say like 3 tails.
5 inches grow. That's it.
Yeah, that's what you get. You get this much of a tail.
It goes.
Yup.
You're a Manx.
The potion that Perry has,
Tail like a
it has
Bowser.
started the regrowth.
It's
But
gonna take like a long
it's
time.
right now we're at about 5 inches.
Oh, this is my inch counter.
Could have had it bigger if you went with the dildo.
Hey, Lorth. I'm Lorth.
Yes.
You're Perry.
Oh, I don't know. Are you talking to Lorth or Perry right now?
Talking to Perry.
Okay.
I just got into a bunch of money after our little.
Oh, we can finally go away like you've always promised? You'll take me away from this place and we can go live in the countryside?
Sadly, it's not that much money. Like, I when we do that, I want it to be something that we can like spend years.
It's
on.
not enough? How much is enough?
Enough, I'd say around like 10,000, so we can like retire and everything.
And you didn't get 10,000?
Only 2,000.
Oh.
But I have a way to get more money.
You do?
We can open up a new store in.
Well,
like
where did you
everyone-
get the money you have? Why don't we get more from there?
Nirax, if you heard the story of the white dragon that stole his money, we went and killed it, and Nirax only allowed us to get like.
Why don't we just get more? You know where it is, right?
You pull out your dragon blood.
I do have dragon blood.
What's that? Okay, we can make stuff out of that.
Yeah, like you know how we always said we'd be together forever, and we were like, hey, like I don't know, hey. I want to experiment with this because I want to see if I can make a potion or 2 potions to make us live forever.
Oh. Is that a good thing? Do we want to live forever?
Well, if we're together.
Yeah, but forever is a long time.
Especially with you.
I was always excited about the finite
You
destination.
just look at the
Yeah.
same person forever, day after day.
We can talk about that later. What we should be talking
We could make the potion and then sell it to some sucker who would pay a
10,000
lot of
gold.
money for it.
and we can get more. We can keep doing that.
I hear actually just superior healing potions. Those are really good.
That's the way to do
We
it.
should just focus on one thing: the supreme healing potion.
I feel like we should not put every egg in one basket.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What happens when you put all your egg in one basket?
the basket breaks.
Didn't you have an egg at one time? Oh no, that was someone else. Sorry, I got you. Yeah.
Hey, Perry, we're over at the blacksmith. And
Oh, is these your friends here? What, you like
Yeah.
to introduce me to your friends?
We've worked in the same place.
Oh, that's
You already
true,
know
that's
that.
right.
Not this
I know,
guy. This
I-
guy's new.
I'm Copper. It's Copper. I know I changed.
Oh, right, Copper. I never forget a face, but I forgot that face.
Yeah. Anyways,
I just spent 10 grand on new shit. Isn't that amazing?
we were just at the blacksmith, but the blacksmith was saying Waterdeep, the gauntlet, is really screwing over businesses here.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that you probably haven't made any profit. You've been paying all these.
This business, we're just losing money hand over fist.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
What we were talking about was like expanding our business to other cities too.
But it's just like a hole in the ground. You've lost money here.
We do have that potion, like he is the master of potion in Castle Tymora.
Oh, right, yeah, they paid me for last week. It was 10 gold.
For a second, I thought you were going to say copper.
Or was it 50? Anyway, 50 gold.
50 because he's the master.
But you're not even working there. This remote work. I'm sorry, it's over.
Yeah,
We're not doing it again.
Get back to-
Get back to the office.
Get back to the office, you lazy swine.
What happened to
We're making cuts!
We don't need you masturbating on company time.
What happened to Aster? Is he sick today?
Who?
Prory, you know the assistant?
No, he's working downstairs.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Guy that's
You hear that boom?
the guy that's been skimming off the top.
I think he's working for the hand of the gauntlet.
oh, we should make him
Hey.
disappear. But
So how much debt do you have now? That maybe Lorth could help you with some of the company debts that you have.
Yeah, we're totally in the hole. I'm sorry.
Well, he's got a bunch of money now, so he could pay off some of those debts now.
Yeah, when those gray hands come collecting, you think maybe you could...
How much? You
Well,
know what?
1,000 ought to cover it. You got 1,000?
For this week.
I'm going to give you 2,000. Hopefully look into buying, getting another store in, Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter.
You bet. I will totally go and
Why don't you just
go to Baldur's Gate and open a new store.
We do have the whole, Blackstaff Tower thing.
Why don't you just move to
Do you have
the...
that?
No, you can go to the Blackstaff Tower, go to any city you want. And, yeah.
You have access?
I'll give you... how much money would it be for a Blackstaff Tower usage?
30
30
gold.
gold.
30 gold.
Well, 30 gold
One way.
was your one way to Waterdeep from Vandalin.
I
A
would-
short
I would
distance.
assume it'd be at least 400 just to get anywhere.
Baldur's Gate's much further, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not giving
But you give him 2,000, so that
We
ought
got-
to be enough.
If you do go to one of these other towns like Baldur's Gate or whatever, it'd be cool to understand if the Gauntlet are seeping in over there too.
Oh, you want me to go and spy
Maybe spy.
at Baldur's Gate? See.
Well, if you're going there, just kind of take a look around, maybe check in.
But I have no way to communicate back to you. You want me to write you a letter?
Maybe an extra few bucks. And Twitter could hire someone to scry Lorth again.
Yeah. Look, you're handing.
No, he's got all the money.
He's got the money.
Yeah.
I know I gave it all to him.
Oh,
Oh well, he gave you some money.
but you want me to do a special spy mission? So.
Oh, not for me, just for Lorth.
Can I have my money back that you just blew for no reason?
I mean, I'm open to doing some spy work, but
I'm just curious if the Hand of the Gauntlet is expanding their territory.
The Hand of the Gauntlet, I'm pretty sure, do also work in Baldur's Gate, at least. Have a base, at least, in there.
I don't know.
They have some
That's the flaming
influence.
fist.
Yeah.
Oh, Flaming
But-
Fist.
Hand of the Gauntlet does have some influence, but it's not like Waterdeep. Waterdeep is very factioned, and everyone in the city has a faction that they follow.
Plus, I'm pretty sure, from my knowledge of Baldur's Gate, you can get away with a lot of stuff over there if you have a good amount of money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey Perry, I know you deal with kind of components and stuff. Have you ever heard of someone called the Mist, a drow woman?
Don't give him any ideas. He gets really easily addicted to things.
Someone we need to find.
I can look into that for you. Again, this is a special spy mission.
Yeah, I'll give you 50 gold.
Oh, okay. That's here in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
But you don't want me, not in Baldur's Gate, just here in Waterdeep.
Here in
Hey,
Waterdeep,
Mary
again,
Dog,
you
this
would-
potion will make you feel
wherever
nothing at
she
all.
might be.
Okay.
Information, right?
I'll look into that for you. Check back with me, tomorrow even, and I might see if I can find something out for you.
Sure.
Okay. So Perry takes 2,050 gold.
Sorry.
And we never see him again.
Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's probably more money than
The
Perry's ever
one-way
held.
ticket to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
But there are a number of potions I'm going to come up with some, and I'm going to give them to you next time, and it'll be like, here's some random potions that you now have that are lotions and potions that you may or may not know the effects of.
I get another crate from the bargain bin.
I'll have to create that, but we'll do that. You can have a bargain bin round of lotions and potions that you may or may not want to use. Chaos is fun.
The roulette bin.
It's just a tap. Unlabeled tap. The potion bar.
It's funny because I don't know if Lorth is the one who can't help himself, whereas Will can't help himself, but they're going to get used.
It's both.
Okay, so you say goodbye to Perry and
Forever.
Give him a hug now.
I give him I cry. I cry.
okay, roll an insight check.
I know Perry is not wise at all. That is 18 plus 5, so that is 23.
Oh, wow.
Okay, 23, you're worried. You're worried that the amount of money that you just handed to Perry, that he's, this is going to test the strength of your relationship. Because that's a lot of money. And you guys have been together for a long time, but this is really going to teach or show the lessons that have actually come out of this, right?
I really trust you, Perry. I know you can do this.
Family relationships, money doesn't get in the way.
It's been 10 good years.
Never an issue.
Never been a problem.
10 more good years, at least.
We should probably
Yeah.
stop at Penny's house to see if you can get my
You
money.
can...
I'll be right here.
Well, the money-
Just check
what,
back with
you
me
gave
tomorrow.
that
I'll have information.
No, I just
will.
lent you the money.
Okay,
Obviously,
yeah.
I wouldn't give you $1,000
Well,
gold.
of course.
There's some
you'll
doubt there.
eventually
Though.
get it.
There's some doubt.
Don't worry, I'll get us more money in other ways. Just,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Fuck. And I walk out.
Okay. You meet the rest of the party, and they've got some wonderful new magic items, and they're all happy, and...
I got stress.
Yeah. You can see that Lorth is...
Sweating bullets.
he's going through some stuff right now.
Guys, I could probably load up a little bit more on my money. I thought if we could go visit my mom.
Yeah, because I want my, I want my money returned.
Yeah.
So that'll be great to.
Do you have any place we could look for the mist?
We could go down to the docks.
Yeah, but how would you normally get a hold of it?
Well, to be honest, I kind of stand out in the docks. I just stand there and someone would approach me.
Oh, okay.
Does the mist have a bunch of people that work for her, or is
They
she
kind
on-
of know me.
Well, they don't
Right.
know you anymore.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good point.
but like,
So you want me to go in and try to buy some residual? Ooh.
and we just learned he's still addicted.
I don't know. Do I need to roll, DM?
No, not yet.
Okay.
You're just
That's weird.
you're just
I said
thinking
residuum,
about
and it felt different when I said it.
It felt good.
I don't know. I just felt neutral, but it felt weird. Well, we could do that. We could go to the docks. We could go see my mom. We could do a lot of things. She could make us sandwiches.
I think getting the money back makes the most sense because
The money back?
Yeah, the money back that you're
Oh, you mean the... Oh, right. And then you can pay my dad back for that, too.
your dad.
Right? Yeah, you took the money from my dad.
We gave us the money. We said
Right, and you gave me the money.
No,
So really, it's all my money because I kind of inherited all.
no,
He's
I-
not
I
dead yet.
understand. But also, if you start doing residuum again,
Living will.
I'm gonna slap you around, and then I might not get my money back. So.
I'm a new man.
Okay, well, we'll see.
And we've slapped each other around before, but that's in private.
From what Copper
Promise we
said
wouldn't talk about that.
from what Copper said to Perry, Perry's either going to come back with a new addiction or not come back.
Okay,
So,
going
will
to the
it
docks.
blow
Are you
the
going to
$2,000?
We could go. Where do you want to go?
Castle Ward.
Docks or pennies?
Pennies.
All right. I'm kind of hungry. I need a sandwich.
Okay, you make your way to the Castle Ward, where you know that Penny has a house, a mansion.
Yeah.
And
Gonna have a mama sandwich.
okay,
It's got some spice on it.
I really like to think you said that in character.
Oh yeah.
okay. So she's home. And how do you enter the house? You
I
knock on
just,
the door?
I just
or-
walk in. Hey, Mom, it's me, Copper.
Who the fuck are you? Get out of my house!
Whoa, it's Copper.
It's true, Penny.
It's not true. If you're really Copper, tell me something that only Copper would know.
Can I have a drink? It's milk time.
Milky Mama. Nama, nama, nama. Milky Mama. Nama, nama, nama.
Nama nama mama. It's your special catchphrase.
It's
between
nama
the two
nama
of
time,
you.
Mama.
She recognizes you immediately.
I died.
What?
Dad brought me back from the dead.
Who?
Dad. Nirax. I went and saw him.
Well, he's not your dad.
Well, you told me he might be. Is he my dad?
There's a 20% chance.
Anyways, Nirax brought me back from the dead. We fought this dragon. I died from the dragon fight. Really.
Oh, you're so brave.
Yeah.
My boy, he's
Not
so
from like
brave.
falling or anything. I died from the dragon.
He's. Should I say anything about Electrum?
And so yeah, I came back as this.
I lent him $1,000, but he said you'd be good for it, so.
Oh,
I came back as this
of
cracker.
course. Anything you need, dear.
Yeah, I think 5,000 should cover it, and I'll pay back Copper a little bit.
Five. Oh, well, that's quite a bit. I mean, I don't have that, around here.
Okay.
I'll have to go back to the safe.
Oh. Strain goes.
Yeah.
String goes invisible and sneaks around trying to learn the combination to the safe. We can make those rolls after the fact, and he can.
That'd be a retcon?
Yeah, he can.
I'm going to cast Detect
receive or-
Thoughts.
Detect thoughts on yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Surface safe.
Oh, you think she just immediately thinks the
41,
combination
63,
to herself
92.
as soon as she says the word safe? What's the range?
60 feet, I think.
Before you do that, we're going to
30
need
feet.
some
30,
sandwiches,
okay.
if that's okay for everyone.
Oh yeah, help yourself. Anything in the kitchen is.
Need some no.
Oh, well, I can't make the sandwiches today, but
What?
your help. What?
I'll make the sandwiches, Mom. I'm a new man now.
That's great.
Is sandwiches code for something?
No. So where's the bread?
So,
And I heard you
it's
talking
where it
about a
always
drink.
is.
But where's the butter now? I don't know what
I heard
everything
something about a drink. I was wondering, I'm a little peckish. Can I get a drink?
is. There's some water in the kitchen.
So you can help yourselves to the food in the kitchen, and she's going to go back to where the safe is, and we'll have a little side mission with String, and he can see or not see what's going on behind closed doors. The rest of you want to try and sneak in to learn more information about the safe?
No.
With
no,
your
that
detect
was,
thoughts?
Since String's dealing with that, that's fine.
Okay.
We're still going to take the time to go look at the plant that got planted that he gave to Copper's mom.
Okay. You're going to have to refresh my memory on that
It
one.
was just a regular fey plant.
A potted plant.
Regular,
Kind of
a regular
looking at us as we
fey
walk in the
plant?
kitchen.
Yeah,
A regular fey plant.
that wasn't
It's taken
Copper's
over.
mom. That was a plant that, like,
Invasive
perfect
fey.
with a bird.
Does it have like scrying abilities or?
It's just like a fey plant.
So I bring out the worst looking sandwiches of all time to you guys.
Okay, you got to
Peanut
roll
butter,
for that.
pickles,
You gotta
ketchup.
roll for how delicious
So
they
it's-
are.
I've never made a sandwich in my life.
But you've eaten plenty.
I've eaten lots. But I
So-
just don't know where stuff is.
Right.
So I just, whatever I found.
Pickle, peanut butter, and mustard?
No, it wasn't pickle. It was sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut, yeah.
And Brussels sprout garnish.
He doesn't even have to roll for that. This is what
I know it's bad.
It's a character choice.
This is him growing into being a man, making peanut butter sandwiches.
His new man. New man.
Big boy.
Newman.
Okay, so
Hello, Jerry.
so you all get your pickled sandwiches. She returns with 5,000 gold.
Yeah, it's 1,000 for Kodera.
Okay. Are you sure there isn't anything else you need? No.
How's business been and everything? Are you safe from the...
Business. And she's like, right, business.
You haven't felt...
I haven't worked in years. I don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't felt the world being worse, or everything's fine for you? You haven't seen problems in the town? Or...
No.
Okay.
Business is good. I mean, I haven't worked in years, so I mean, I don't need to.
All right.
I would be like, I'm just not ready to tell my mom about the residual yet. I'm just not ready.
Okay, that's fair.
What do you need this money for?
Well, I'm just out.
Yeah? Just out?
Just out. Like, I just want to make sure
your funds are low.
the funds are low.
He lost his old body, so...
Yeah.
Well,
I died.
take care of yourself, okay?
Your not-so-little boy died. Your
Big boy.
big boy.
To a dragon, I know. I'm so proud.
Sounds all grown up.
I am.
Meh.
You know what? I think I need to lay off the num-num, too.
Yeah, I think it's time.
You're not going to lay off of it, though, are you?
It's kind of my residual.
Have you seen your sister? Where is she at? I haven't seen her. She hasn't stopped by.
Over at cause.
She hasn't stopped by in so long.
It's been a while.
If
since
you
I've
see
seen
her, make sure you tell her to stop by.
Shouldn't we tell her about
There's
the
been
situation?
an accident. You haven't told her about the accident?
You haven't told her about the accident.
I feel like you should.
We had a bit of a weird magic thing happen at the castle Tymora.
Yeah.
With the dragon?
No, this is somewhere else. Back at our castle Tymora, we had a magical rift.
When?
When the giant sea
2 days
creature
back.
was on the shores.
Well, that was weeks and weeks ago.
Yeah. I haven't seen you in a while.
Electrum is now in.
But I've seen you since then. You didn't tell me then.
Well, I didn't think about it.
Well, this is important. What happened?
Well, she kind of switches in. This is Cause. And he came in and kind of transferred from Electrum to Cause, and sometimes turns back into Cause, and sometimes turns into Electrum.
This is Electrum?
Well, they swap.
They're two different people. They just occupy 2 different planes or something.
Yeah.
And every day, she might come back the next day. If she comes back, we'll do a visit.
Yeah, well, you could stay the night here, and we could see tomorrow if it's her.
Well, maybe Cause could stay.
Yeah. Stay with Electrum's.
With Penny?
Yeah.
Penny.
Well, Electrum always slept in your bed. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Probably not a good idea.
Not with him.
Why not?
What?
They got little num-nums.
Someone's got to deal with the num-nums now.
Build up.
Yeah, it must be some
No,
build
that
up
was
there.
copper on my thing. I never did that with Electrum.
No?
No.
Oh, I'm not electric.
Yeah, she was mature.
That's where it's coming from you. She was mature.
Well, if it happens every morning, we should find out tomorrow morning. Why don't you guys just bunk up here for the night, and we'll check it in the
We
morning.
kind of had some things to do, but
Yeah, we got to get back to...
we can
back
do it
to
in
the
the
castle.
morning, though, right? Well, we wanted to check in at Castle Tymora. We need to go to the dock ward.
I wanted to get my clothes.
I thought you bought some clothes.
Well, yeah, but they aren't my clothes, you know.
You have some back at the castle?
Of course I do.
You didn't lose those?
Yes. All of your non-magical possessions.
So your whole bedroom.
You don't know that yet.
All right,
Your room's gonna be like fucking
I'm pretty sure my
It's all there.
Your name's gonna be
there. Why
off of
wouldn't it be there?
like your name's gonna be off of like Merodach's will.
No. That's it. Unrelated.
It's not even going to be your room anymore. You're going to get there, there's going to be someone else living there.
No, that's not how that works. Just objects that I possess.
Doro's in your room.
Your lease is got.
Doro,
There's no lease.
Yeah.
Doro and Nirax's room now.
I mean, if you want to do the dock ward and then come back here for a night, and then tomorrow morning we go to the.
All right. I guess we don't need to get back anytime soon, really.
No.
Okay,
So should I plan on you guys staying the night here?
All right.
Sure.
We'll come back for.
Okay, I'll make up some beds for you in some of the upper rooms, and you can, like have a sleepover together.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, I don't do that anymore.
Okay, well, we won't call it sleepover. You can hang.
We'll vibe. That's what all the new kids say now. The big boys.
Yeah.
How old is Copper?
He's like
20.
20. He just had his birthday. He's 23 now.
No, he hasn't had his birthday
Oh,
yet.
it's not. Yeah, my birthday's coming up.
It is coming up, my big boy.
Well, yeah. You don't have to make a cake or anything special or a
Do you want to
party
have a bouncy house again?
No.
Like last year?
Could I get a bouncy house?
Well, you can now because you don't have the horns, so it would
don't
work.
pop it every time.
Because last year it was such a disappointment. when
Like
you
one
popped
bounce
it.
and it was done.
That's what she said.
right now.
That's what she said. One bounce and it was done.
It popped.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, your birthday is like in 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to throw anything special, Mom, like a big party.
No, like literally, it's in 2 days.
Yeah. So just don't do anything special.
No, but you're going to be around, right?
Well, yeah.
And I'm sure your father will make an appearance,
Oh.
right? I mean, he usually does, or at least he says he does.
He's kind of busy, though.
His
His
old
little
wife
bit.
died, and
There's a lot
not
going
his
on
old
there.
wife, but
What?
his new wife died.
What is this information you're telling me now? What?
She's not dead, she's undead.
Well, she's
Yeah,
she's undead.
just diseased.
Yeah.
You're right. She's not dead. She's undead.
She's.
Yeah, you got-
I think
I don't know if you knew,
Nirax
you gotta
gave
be
her
married.
something.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, she's undead now. She turned into a zombie.
Yeah.
And she's not faking it?
Who knows? We don't know.
With Dad, I don't know.
You know, that's not the only thing fake about her.
Oh, really?
She has a.
She's not
That's-
naturally blue.
It's like a truckload of silicone.
Literally.
That's what I hear, anyway.
Yeah. I don't gossip, though, so. Big boys don't gossip.
Yeah, who's my big boy now?
Big boys don't gossip.
When you were making this character, is this how you imagined it would end?
I'm so glad you learned those messages from the songs I would sing you. Oh, it's good to see that you're growing up to be a big man.
You're a big boy.
And I just kind of like a shocked look. Really? You think so?
It's a whole new you.
Man, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go see your drug dealer.
In front of the mom.
Yeah, that's code for next adventure. So
You guys have some weird language between the two of you.
it's code Durham.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
Okay, we
You have lunch. You peace out.
That was an awful sandwich.
You go down to the docks.
It's my first sandwich ever, right?
You can tell.
And you guys are just hanging out nonchalantly with your new armor at the docks. Like, this is your plan?
Well, I think, well, since you have the shitty clothes, maybe you go stand around. I'll hold your armor.
I'm wearing armor.
I'll hold it.
No. You don't see the clothes.
What's the plan?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of wearing Copper's clothes, so maybe I'll... You gotta keep an eye on me. I'll go stand over there.
Sometimes armor just doesn't cover like the back. Right?
Mine does.
It's good reverse cut.
Kind of like chapless, assless chaps.
No, not this one.
That's the other district. I'll just go down in my regular corner where I'd wait.
Uh-huh.
And I'll just kind of do the little whistle that I, just kind of stand there and...
Right, but you don't look like Copper anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
You
And
just
I
look
stand
like
20 feet away.
a new
looking at him.
Mark. You look like someone just randomly standing at the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't seem to be attracting any attention.
You should be like rubbing your nose a lot and scratching.
Yeah.
Scratch my groin.
That's the code signal. That's the signal for I'm out and I need some more.
I need another cube. I mean, I'll give it 10 minutes and... I don't know. Maybe go get a drink after if this doesn't work.
Okay, so Cause is going to cast Detect Thoughts this time.
And how close are you standing to...
I'm not getting anywhere near him.
Okay, where are you standing?
I'm going to see if there's any questionable looking people.
There's tons of them.
Okay.
Have you got...
Do I recognize any of them?
One of you
No.
guys got disguised
I'm going to
self
look for somebody that looks like they're...
to go
to
to look like proper...
I do.
proper-
fucked up on
I do. I should have cast.
They're wigging out.
no,
They're
yeah,
fentanyl
wigging out
folders.
or like the symptoms of after having wigged out, like what it does to them in the long run, right?
The fentanyl.
The fentanyl folder
Mhm.
kind of thing going on.
Okay, give me a perception check.
That's what you should.
I'm going to go away from that spot and maybe go into a shop or something like that. Just kind of, or around a corner.
15.
Okay. You do see some of these people that look like they have been addicted or are addicted and who are just hanging out here, also maybe looking to get a fix or maybe collect enough cigarette butts together that they can roll it into one more. You see a number of them and they all seem to, even though they have nothing and like rags and unkept clothes and torn maybe, they still have like a Zentarum band or emblem. Each one of them, all the ones that you see, it's like, why would they like continue to display such markings when it, surely it wouldn't really matter for them, but every single one of them has in some way an insigniate, either a part of their clothes or something that is like, you could actually sell that for something, but they have something, each one of them in some way is outwardly showing a Zentarum crest.
I'll approach one of them. I'm going to say, a friend of mine needs to meet Misty for some,
For what? A bump?
Yeah, a bump.
Yeah, a bump.
A bump.
You got a bump?
No,
I need a bump. You got a bump?
well, if you can guide me to Misty, I'll give you a little bit of a bump.
A little sweet, yeah. Some sweet pow.
Yeah.
I need some pow.
Okay, and what's going through his head?
He's just like, maybe if I do this, I'll get some pow. I need some pow. I'm out of pow.
Do I pick up any thoughts from any of the other guys around them when they're hearing this conversation when I say the word mist?
They're all familiar with this Misty, and you get thoughts of like
The mist, actually.
the mist, yeah.
Okay.
And you get thoughts of like, they each have their own sort of dealer, or it's not like everything goes through the mist, but they each kind of, their thought goes to their dealer.
Oh, I see.
Right? And so the mist might have been Copper's dealer, but they have like a network of people, and so the guy who is talking to you, he thinks of Reggie.
Oh, okay.
And the guy over here, he thinks of Max. But
Maximus.
No, Max, just Max. And the guy over here, he thinks of barnacles or something.
Barnacle.
It's
Barnacle wasn't he on the ship?
Barnacle Bob.
like different code names of their dealers.
Sluffy.
Sheepy.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self and make myself look like the old copper.
Okay.
Okay. But none of them I pick up mist from.
No, none of them you pick up mist. You pick up these other dealers.
Uh,
So if you're looking for, some POW or whatever, you could maybe track down some POW from a dealer, but not particularly the mist.
okay.
Then I'm going to walk back to my normal spot.
I'll say I'm just looking for the mist, and if I get some POW from her, I'll hand some over to you.
Mm.
You can guide
I
me.
can get you some POW. Have you
I
got
just-
coin?
No, I just want to get a hold of the mist.
Oh, the mist. Who's she?
She's a dealer.
Oh, maybe Fast Eddie knows her.
Well, maybe you can go ask her.
Or Sneaky Pete.
Okay. Well, you go find those guys
Yeah.
and ask them. And if you can get me some info.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
He scurries off like he's on speed or something. You just...
Okay.
I walk back as Copper to my spot.
Yeah.
And I'll just sit there for a bit. Stand there for a bit.
Okay. Okay. You stand there for a bit, and you see that there's people, traffic, and the docks are busy,
I'm
and
looking for the regular person.
right. The docks are busy, and people are walking through, and you notice some people are looking your way, and they don't seem to recognize you, but they notice that you're there, and then they keep on walking, and then a couple minutes, 10, 20 minutes go by, and then you notice that somebody kind of walking slowly in your direction.
That I recognize.
You don't recognize them. They're walking slowly in your direction. They're kind of hooded, but you don't quite know who it is.
I'm just gonna.
They walk up to you.
Okay.
And kind of just stand next to you, but not looking at you. And
I'll just say I need to speak to the mist.
okay, and then the face will turn towards you, and under the cloak, you can kind of see there's a recognition, and you see that it's the mist.
Hello? Did you get my scry?
I did.
For sending.
Yeah. It's good to have you back.
We need to talk.
Not
I have some friends. Can they come on?
absolutely.
Okay. There's a couple things we can talk about.
There
Okay. And
it is. Follow.
lead the way.
Follow.
Lead the way.
Okay.
Who has the device right now? Do you have the device?
No.
No.
Who has the device?
I don't know.
Device?
The
Probably
codex.
String. Did you have it? I thought you had it.
The last person to have it was you had it, and you did the phrase, which was, "This looks hard" or whatever, and
I got this.
I got this, and you started working on it. That was the last.
Oh, maybe I do have it because I said I got this.
No, that was Nirax was trying to figure it out, right? I rolled for Nirax.
No, Copper was the.
No, because
you
I have
got
to say
this guy.
I got this.
Okay, so that you have it.
I do have it. Shit.
Good.
Okay. So, are you following the copper-looking copper?
Sure. But
I think String would too.
I will do it in
No.
stealth.
Yeah.
String says he's fine.
Since I'm controlling String. String will follow.
String Bueles.
This is String's like back.
This is
backyard.
totally String's thing, and you and String.
I'm going to follow String far enough back. And
If you can.
String's
If you
gonna
can.
follow, yeah.
String is pretty stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Do-
I mean,
Do you want me
So,
to roll it?
I take an eye on it as soon as I see.
I need you to roll a stealth. I'm going to have String roll a stealth, but we'll let String roll his own stealth.
Next time?
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Okay? But you're not following Copper, you're following String, who's
Yeah.
following Copper.
Yeah, and I'm staying well back.
I'm going to let Spencer roll his own stealth, and he can attempt to follow a Copper in the mist. How long does your illusion...
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay. We'll keep that in mind for next time. And what else are the other party members up to before we end the session and go into, the Mist Copper Sting mission or String mission?
I'm just rubbing my tail, thinking about Perry.
That looks so
Oh.
weird.
Why do you always have to act it out?
I don't know. It's just, it's from the back end, above.
Still doesn't look good.
I think I probably just stayed with Penny.
We get down to the dog. Where's Coder?
Where's Cordero? He's having his own stealth mission.
Well, you guys don't need me to try to
I'm
do
not
it
dying.
here. I don't do subtle or anything.
That's what Sailor would have gone with.
Rosilra's with
Oh,
a
yeah.
cause, or he's keeping an eye on Coderum?
No. Kudir's been nothing but above board.
Oh. So maybe Corderum and Penny play a little Connect 4?
Could Aram and Penny one off?
We don't know.
You don't know.
You're not there. I'm just saying I stayed behind. That's it.
Another thing on the checklist?
Num num.
It'd be like the bouncy castle.
Okay.
You'll have the dog in the bed and everything.
One pump.
Okay, that's a great spot to end it. Tune in next week for another episode of Castle Tymora, The Next Generation.
Where we never actually get back to the castle.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com. Rate, review, and tell your other party members about us. In the meantime, go take your knoll for a stroll. Give your gazer a big hug, and go play some D&D.